They did September 11th. It's not enough.
What up?
Okay?
What up?
It's always good to know background information on other shit you're reading about. Okay?
Doing a normal poke on Sepulcher.
I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna need all melee cleavers.
I have to do read shit. Random shit.
I demand. I summon the melee. I need a trinket that melees get, but I want.
Phoenix dude is actually crazy.
Oh, what trinket?
The Tony's promise.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, Salafi movement, Salafi jihadism.
I'm not a fan of the trinket.
Boom.
Well, you're not a fan of trinket, probably because you do damage, so the amount that it does is insurmountable.
Yeah.
But like for me, that shit does a lot. That shit does a lot, and passively for me, it doesn't do a lot. It doesn't like. I never have to worry about it.
By international Islamist
volunteers,
Soviet-Afghan war,
like,
isolated from the natural
put in perspective how bad it is.
Scholar Framer as an active term that
normal
will simplified to
trinkets from
jihadism.
Sepulcher, like there's a bunch of them that are better than it.
Qutbism. Close relative Islamist ideology. Okay, practitioners are referred to Salafi jihad. Excuse any political involvement in organizational leaders is potentially divisive for the Muslim community and a distract from the state of Islamic religion. Wow, damn, 55 trillion subs. 1990s, extremist Chiquitas of the Al-Jama'ah's Al-Islamiyah were active in the terrorist attacks on police, government...
Which will actually be kind of sad, because this fucking staff is beast as fuck.
The Islamic group of Algeria was a principal extremist group in the Algerian Civil War. Is Algeria Central Africa? No, it's North.
I'm guessing the daggers is overall better, though.
Oh, yeah. It's better just because of verse.
Find shelter.
Oh my. To be the September 11th attacks in the United States perpetuated by Al-Qaeda in 2001.
Somebody literally just fucking...
Had next to no presence in Europe in the 1980s, and the Salafi jihadists had by the mid-2000s acquired a burgeoning presence in Europe and had taken more than 30 terrorist attacks among EU countries since 2001. Many see the influence and activities of Salafi jihadists as a decline after 2000, at least in the United States. Others see the movement as growing to the Arab Spring.
Oh wait, I realized that trinket. Tony's promise. It comes from fucking lower. Good luck.
Yeah.
Carried out by the Islamic State or Al Qaeda as Islamist wolves. It's the late 20th century. Europe, which releases Al Qaeda.
Yeah, maybe this druid's fucking nutty. Guess maybe I won't beat him. I'm okay with that. I'll let him be the. If there's one thing I'm okay with now, bro, I'm down with being the support healer. That doesn't bother me none.
Yeah, it just seems like there's way too much damage in like most of the dungeons. Do like be on the offensive as a healer now?
Ow.
Kinda and plots.
Yes, boss.
2004 Madrid. Train bombings killed 193 civilians. Damn.
What causes you to fucking get punted?
That's a lot of dudes dead.
The circles on the ground when people go in them, like for the mechanic, after 3 seconds after it's done, they get whoever's around them will
London bombings killed 52.
start getting punted. At boss again, so.
Yeah, I just keep fucking getting punted, and I'm like, what? What is causing this? I swear to God, if somebody takes my fucking circle, I'm gonna beat a child. Yo, bro, chill. Mine. Get away. Fucking. People keep trying to bully me out of them, and I'm like, stop.
My brain, the thought that I'm thinking of here is, let's say that it was the case that Al Qaeda existed and they only did one terrorist attack ever, right? Oof. Seems to be they only did one terrorist attack ever. It seems a lot easier to discredit them as a false flag. Let's say that Al Qaeda has a history. Let's say that Al Qaeda bombed 25 different buildings with airplanes, right? They did an airplane attack in France, an airplane attack in the UK, airplane attack in the United States. Well, now it becomes a lot more credible if we do a Bayesian analysis. We've got our prior, and then we update based on more information we get. Seems to be more plausible if they've done 20 terrorist attacks with planes. They'll do more.
A little bit of a reduction in damage.
Isn't part of understanding a group, and it gives us more context for what they do. Okay. Just curious, Justin, why use Wikipedia for your first source when it's not known to be an academic source, because Wikipedia is probably going to have some base level agreement of information. When I start digging into the documentary that I'm going to watch later, my guess is going to be there's going to be a lot of stuff in there that contradicts what's said on Wikipedia. So from there, we start Googling for news articles or primary or secondary sources or statements from people involved in stuff to see if we can figure out how to reconcile the differences. Wikipedia is a great starting point for any research. Using banned phrase destiny. Who added my name to the ban list?
Special coming. Find shelter.
Fucking tank out.
2014 years, 2014, 2016 saw more people killed by Islamic terrorist attacks in Europe than all previous years combined. Highest rate of attack plots per year. That's the story of ISIL. Many European states have had some involvement in military intervention against it. Remember, is this like war against Islamic State?
I have nothing for you.
Phase change.
What am I looking at? Why does this map look so fucking weird?
Stretch.
Is this Iraq and Syria? It must be, right? This
I
is
believe
Syria,
in
this
us.
is
I
Iraq.
believe in us.
This is Kuwait. Why does it look so weird? I've just never seen it like this before. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay. That's the Strait of Hormuz.
Getting some complicated fucking patterns, bro.
Wait, what?
That'll be.
The Strait of Hormuz is down here, isn't it? That's between Saudi Arabia and Iran. Because that's where I think a Malaysian plane got shot down.
Killing Regulon.
Yes, right over
It's at
here.
3% right now.
This is where. Was it? No, it was a U.S. plane. It was a civilian airliner that got shut down by Iran, I thought. No. Or did it get shut down by Saudi Arabia? Fuck! What was this flight?
Special coming.
Don't let him phase.
He doesn't
Iran
phase.
Air Flight
That's
655
kill.
was
That's we die if he phases. Fuck.
Stop!
Somebody got it. Who's that? Who is that? Who got it?
By the
I
missile
want
cruiser
it.
USS Vincennes on July 3rd, 1988, over the Strait of Hormuz, killing all 290 people
Ah,
on board.
damn.
Passenger plane, which was
Titties.
in Iranian airspace, had been incorrectly identified as a fighter jet. In 1988,
If only Kai was here and he didn't hate my guts.
but it got shut down over here in this strait, which is east of here. If this is Iraq, Iran is over here. Kuwait is over here. The strait is over there. Okay.
He's on his way home right now too. He just texted me back.
I'll never forgive him.
Re-entered Europe as asylum seekers during the European migrant crisis. Some attackers.
I'm gonna say I want a refund on that sigil.
Jewish Museum, Belgium shooting in May 2014 was the first attack in Europe by returnee from the Syrian war.
I don't even really think I care.
LOL,
about
didn't this also
Taylor.
happen in the last few years too? Kind
I
of.
need it. Well, me and
there was a
Nick both
civilian
need it.
airliner
Gabble.
taking off from Tehran in Iran.
Gabble.
And it was shot down by, I think, Iran's own air defense systems.
By far.
When they were trying to, I think they were threatening to shoot missiles into Iraq to get revenge for us killing Soleimani, and they accidentally shot down a civilian airliner leaving out of Tehran, which was pretty, I think. Tehran, civilian airliner shot
No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I got my 25
Mistake
Hondo. I'm
shooting
happy.
Ukrainian passenger plane. Human error and misaligned missile guidance
I don't wanna
system
get
powered
tilted.
authorization from Iran is January. Shortly after takeoff from the Iranian capital Tehran, killing all 176 people on board. For several days, and with responsibility, eventually Iran admitted it had targeted the plane after mistaking it with a U.S. missile.
How many of these do I have, actually? I have 8. So even if I were to finish Jailer, I have to do an extra week anyway. Get the 20.
I don't know how to fucking spell this, dude.
What is that?
Because like I would
Soleimani.
because I didn't get to do KT and Sylvanas
Oh my god, I actually
on heroic
way close to
because
that.
we canceled, so I did
I did the fucking thing.
let's see. We assassinated him in Iraq,
You do?
I think in Baghdad, in January of 2020, and this plane was shot down shortly after, I believe.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're
in
dead.
January.
Did you fall
'Cause
in
they
a
were
hole?
freaking the fuck out after we assassinated that dude.
I
Iraqi
ran
airbase.
before the bridge spawned.
And
Oh, okay, I see.
he's a W key
Had that
warrior.
relief that again.
Okay.
Absolute Chad.
Wait, Jake
He
left?
killed a lot of
What?
ISIS. He killed a
I
lot
have
of
no
Americans, too.
desire.
That motherfucker killed a lot
I
of
don't
people.
like the. It's not fun.
Iran has their
Get your
hands
ass
in a
back
lot
in
of
here.
stuff across the
I
entire
wanna
across the
do
entirety of the Middle
Mythic.
East.
You
I'm
get
pretty sure
one
they're involved with
cipher.
Hamas. They're involved with
That's
Hezbollah.
one less boss you have to
in,
kill another week.
I think Lebanon.
No,
and
that's the
Jordan.
thing. That's what I said.
They were involved in doing a bunch of shit.
Like
in
I have
Iraq.
to
They're
like
involved in
even if
stuff
I were to
in
get
Yemen.
that, that's
I think fighting
9,
on the,
and then everything else is
Yemeni behalf in
10.
the Civil War
So it's not
against
like
the Saudi
it
Arabia
saves me
stuff,
a
like,
week.
The Quds Force.
I have to do an extra week no matter
which was
what.
part of the Iranian
Because I didn't do KT
Revolutionary Guard
Sylvanas.
Corps, which Soleimani was
Yeah,
the
but
head
Then
of.
if you want
to
do stuff all over the
let go
Middle
of a
East.
boss on 1 week,
Did
you
stuff
can
all
kill
over
this
the
one
Middle
right
East.
now.
Well,
I
we still-
would I would much rather skip
Soleimani
Jailer
didn't
than
go
any
to
other
legend, I
final boss.
it's an easy boss.
Okay.
I like
Nobody's
Sire
passed this period
and
event. November
Sylvanas,
2015,
or I
first
did. I
Sylvanas
mean, I like
completed
Sylvanas
the
more
Royce
than
nice Nice truck attacks.
Oh, I like
16.
Sire. I don't like Sylvanas.
I like both of
I
them.
don't mind just Sylvanas, but
Yeah, they're fun. It's a lot more. It's better than jumping in fucking holes, and LOSing. Well,
I don't mind the jailer fight.
I just don't like because it's a time thing. That's why. I mean, it's way more time or it's like time sensitive than.
If it was all P3, it'd be like, all right.
Slavi jihadism. So, do these people? Does this include? Okay, Al Qaeda and ISIS. Former Slavi jihad principally.
I'm already
Egyptian,
tilted,
militant Islamist
okay?
Scholar and theoretician.
Because I didn't get my dagger. Actually, so what really matters is like
Underpinnings of the
they can still hit my
1950s,
vault,
the
which
Dr.
is
most
not
jihadist
the worst thing in
organization
the world.
including Al Qaeda.
But if you guys
and
look at that
ISIS.
fucking mythic dungeons this week, guess who's up topo?
Egyptians.
Look at that! Look at that key.
Okay. It's been described as Al Qaeda's philosopher.
Which one? The
Ayman
one that got Lily
Zawahiri?
2510?
No,
This
no,
isn't
no,
the dude that
no.
we just killed,
For like
right?
your
No, we
Raider
killed,
IO's Guildly Weekly Best.
But just not the highest IO, so.
Zawa.
Oh,
Who the
she's
fuck-
not in the guild though.
What was the name of the guy?
So I am. If you put it that way. I don't remember her priest being in the guild. Let me check the roster really
Wait,
quick.
was it?
I'm pretty sure I'm right. Yeah,
These
I don't
people
see her.
have Names.
I don't see her.
September.
Still don't see her.
11th,
Scroll more.
killed,
Don't see her
planner.
still.
It might have been that guy.
Yeah, I don't think she's here.
Oh, it was Al Zawahiri. Zawahiri.
Let me just call him.
Zawahiri. Oh, okay, gotcha. Egyptian who was second in command and co-founder of Al Qaeda. Was prominent theoretician of the fundamentalist movements. Rip Bozo. Copy paste that shit. Degree in medicine and a master's degree in surgery and was a surgeon by profession. He became a leading figure of the Egyptian Islamic Jihad and Egyptian Islamist organization and eventually attained the rank of emir. He was imprisoned from 81 to 84 for his role in the assassination of Egyptian President Anwar Sadat. How do you get imprisoned for 3 years for an assassination? What? His actions against the Egyptian government, including his planning of the 95 attack on the Egyptian embassy in Pakistan, resulted in him being sentenced to death in absentia during the 1999 returnees from Albania. What does this mean? While absent. Oh, so he wasn't there.
Alright.
Close associate of Al Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden, al-Zawahiri held significant sway over the group's operations. He was wanted by the United States and the UN, respectively, for his role in the 98 U.S. embassy bombings in Kenya and Tanzania. Where is this country at? Tanzania. Jesus, okay. And Kenya. Kenya and Tanzania, south of Somalia. Tanzania? Is it Tanzania? Fuck, how do you pronounce this shit?
Tanzania.
Emerged the Egyptian Islamic Jihad with Al-Qaeda in 2001 and formally became bin Laden's deputy in 2004. He succeeded bin Laden as Al-Qaeda's leader after bin Laden's death in 2011. In May 2011, the U.S. announced a $25 million bounty, bros! Why wouldn't we bounty hunters? And he was killed by a drone strike in Afghanistan. 2022, July 31st. Not even a month ago. Interesting. August, September, October. September 11th. He was the second general of Emir in Al-Qaeda for 5 months, basically, before September 11th attacks. Interesting.
Alright, catch scare. Heroic fucking,
You were too busy playing League.
cash up acquired treasure.
Absolutely true. What was this assassination plot in Egypt? I'm so curious.
That'd be kind of
Was
pog.
one of hundreds arrested following the assassination of President Anwar Sadat. Initially, the plan was derailed when authorities were alerted to al-Jihad's plan by the arrest of an operative carrying crucial information. February 1981 ordered the roundup of more than 1,500 people, including many al-Jihad members, but missed a cell in the military led by Lieutenant Khalid Islambuli, who succeeded in assassinating Sadat during a military parade that October. His lawyer, Montasa El-Zayat, said that al-Zawahiri was tortured in prison. In his book, Al-Zawahiri, I Knew Him, Al-Zayat maintains that under torture by the Egyptian police following his arrest, revealed the hiding place of Essam al-Qamari, a key member of the Mahdi cell of al-Jihad, which led to al-Qamari's arrest and eventual execution. He was in 1984. These Egyptian Islamic Jihad's connection with Iran may have led to a suicide bombing in an attempt on the life of Egyptian Interior Minister to quash the campaign of Islamist killings. Egypt failed. Assad assassination. 20 killed a schoolgirl. It followed 2 years of killings. Okay, interesting. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, yeah, close your stream.
No.
Target you. Help serve.
Tenets of said ideology? Does that even make sense? Or they follow the tenets of that ideology?
Run. Help serve.
Do you guys know if you... I forgot this one.
Okay.
So if you clear a chest, if you clear a key, you get that key for your next week. But if I clear a 2 chest as my highest, does that mean I get a 25? That's still the same key.
Probably should have Al-Qaeda here. That's pretty important.
Target you.
Still pretty tough. Still get a 20.
Help serve.
I pray to God it's not a lower. I pray to fucking God that it's not a fucking lower, dude.
Salafist jihadists. The members are mostly
24
terrorists,
lower
but
would
they also
be
are
quite
peoples.
possibly cancerous.
And has mounted attacks on non-military and military targets in various countries, including 1998. Was the embassy bombing in the World Trade Center? No, I don't think so. The World Trade Center wouldn't have an embassy in it. I know the World Trade Center was attacked before. The 2002 bombings.
Target you. Find shelter. Help serve. Target you. Jumping pit.
Stop.
Help serve. Run.
network was founded in 1988 by Osama bin Laden, Abdullah Azzam, and other Arab volunteers during the Soviet-Afghan Civil War, the Soviet-Afghan War. After fighting the Holy War, the group aimed to expand such a... Why did the Soviet Union even want Afghanistan? Was it just a borders thing, or because they wanted everything? The Soviet-Afghan War was a conflict where insurgent groups, known collectively as the Mujahideen, as well as smaller Marxist-Leninist Maoist groups, fought a 9-year guerrilla war against the military occupation of the Soviet Union and their satellite state, the Democratic Republic of
Sepulture, or like in
Afghanistan,
raids in
the
general,
80s,
if I kill one boss
Mujahideen were variously backed primarily by the United
or
States,
two bosses, because I think
Pakistan,
two
Iran,
bosses is
Saudi
the
Arabia,
minimum
China,
for
and
Vault.
UK.
Is it only the loot tables of those two
Cold War
bosses,
Arab between
or is
2002,
it? Okay.
2 million Afghans were killed.
Not this season.
Yeah, it sounds weird.
It's
How many Vietnamese died in
all
the Vietnam
bosses that
War?
you killed throughout the season. Sorry, that will be on the loot table.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why both end up with
South
a fucking...
Vietnam lost.
Yeah,
between
that makes sense.
That's why I invested my first 2 vaults.
Dead,
That's
Yeah.
kind of whack.
300,000.
Okay.
Watch 2 instead of getting another one.
But yeah, usually how it
Wow,
works
that's a lot of
is
Afghanistan people.
whoever
Holy
bosses you
shit.
killed, that's what your vault loot
Afghanistani?
table
Is that
will
correct?
look like.
Got it. So I was wondering, I was like, if I... So technically, every week could be an Anduin one.
Yeah, theoretically.
Even, but now let's say I try to do mythics.
Afghani.
Only a mythic Anduin would... Like, I could do a mythic Anduin, and that could technically fall,
shit, I actually
but only
don't
through a
remember which
mythic
states here
vault.
Yeah.
Are included in.
And I
the-
could
in the Soviet
technically
Union.
skip
Is
to a
Turkmenistan
heroic
and
Anduin,
Tajikistan
or
and
mythic
Kyrgyzstan
Anduin,
in the
if I do
Soviet
the Morn Fragment shit,
Soviet Union and Warsaw.
and I get that done, I can skip to Anduin after, like, Vigil Guardians, do Mythic Guardians, and then Anduin.
But you have to kill a mythic item 4 times to be able to.
I'm at 3 out of 4 right now for
All
that
I've been
quest.
part of is-
But I have to do...
For mythic Anduin?
Yes,
Is
this
it-
is what I want.
I thought it was just general.
Queen.
Oh no, it's
No.
heroic
No,
difficulty.
no.
Oh shit. Fuck!
Turkey, Iraq,
Yeah,
Syria,
damn it.
It's
Iran.
based on,
This would be
difficulty.
It is tip, but
Afghanistan
I didn't
and
realize that.
Pakistan.
Fuck, titties.
So everything north of Afghanistan was all part of Georgia, and shit is over here, I think. Okay. Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan. Okay, and then Azerbaijan and Georgia. All of this was part of the Soviet Union. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Okay, so Afghanistan.
Look
was
who
next.
it is. I just logged on. The betrayer of all.
5,
There he is.
4,
6.5 and 11.5%.
Absolute backstabbing Kai. Look who it is.
Conflict. That's insane.
Yeah.
It's a contributing factor to the dissolution of the Soviet
I have to go to
Union
my
and the
fiance's
end
work.
of the
Got
Cold
there.
War
It's her
because
last
they
day.
lost.
I bet she wouldn't have bought you that first sigil. I'm joking.
Soviet Union dissolved in 91, and this war ended in 85.
Facts. I told her that last night actually.
They
Called her on the phone.
Sour
This guy that I play
Soviet
with
coup when
randomly took
Afghanistan's
700
communist
people.
party took power and showing surge radical modernization and the country. Homes were deeply unpopular among more traditional rural population with established structures. The repressive nature of the Democratic Republic, which vigorously suppressed opposition and
Player,
exiled
recognized
political
player.
prisoners.
And there was a priest that got the dagger, sadly.
Communism itself experienced deep internal
But he was
rivalries.
like, he had a 278 and he was hyped for it, so I was like, he ain't giving that shit up. Not in a lifetime.
Afghani. It's a faction of the People's
I
Democratic Party
said
of
I kill Rygolon. No
Afghanistan.
matter what, I kill one more raid boss, Rygolon or Jailer. I
Factions
get
of the
my
People's Democratic Party of Afghanistan.
Rygolon dagger anyway. I'll just buy it.
True.
People's Democratic Party of Afghanistan. Release the.
So no matter what, I get it.
Oh,
If I
this
loot
was
it,
part of the.
then I make elegies.
part of the
Bam! The raid PCs.
Watch your step.
The Soviet Union, with fears rising.
I'm gonna
Switch
wait till
sides
it's
in
my
the United States,
staff
the Soviet
enough.
government under leadership
So like,
of
even if I can
Brezhnev
buy the
decided to
dagger
deploy
anyway, I'm gonna wait till after the vault.
on the aggressive order. 79, arriving in the capital Kabul.
Hey, does Rygolon count as like end boss, like 298?
No. Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think it does for the dagger.
Yeah. Raglan Lords and fucking
All of this would have been so
Watch
good.
your
Kabul
step.
is over
Jailer.
here.
all 298 here.
Oh yeah, Kai, I got 2,500. I got 2,500 before Lily, more importantly, okay?
That is more important. You're right.
Killing
Good.
Secretary Soviet loyalist Bob Rock
Good.
from the rival faction.
Rajpan joined a group
Soviet
that's already
invasion is
passed
based on
Taiwan. Can't be
Brezhnev
the least.
doctrine. It's the Brezhnev doctrine.
I'm at Artificer right now.
Oh,
Foreign policy to proclaim any
We were
socialist
at
world, any
Bragg.
state of the Soviet bloc and Central and Eastern
I
Europe
know.
all.
Yeah.
So this gave them a justification
got a
probably to
chess piece
invade every
that
bordering country, right?
is an
Therefore,
upgrade.
justify the
Even if I
intervention of
just
fellow
kill
Soviet
Poland,
states.
I
Yeah.
don't care.
It's planned in order to justify the Soviet-led occupation of Czechoslovakia earlier in '68, the overthrow of the reform government there, the references to socialism and control by the Communist Party of the Kremlin. Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev repudiated the doctrine in the 80s, the Kremlin accepted peaceful overthrow of communist rule.
Shockwave.
Do Shadow Priests have feathers too?
No. Oh no, I think they can. Can they? I know they have body and soul, but I'm not sure if they also goes with. Body and soul is holy and disc and shadow.
They were also heavily financed by China. I have no idea what China does all through World War One and Two. And
Which is way better.
Move speed to get
yeah,
to
I
the
don't even know
pillars.
what China is up to that point. I have no idea what the history.
Once you have
of China
speed,
is.
then
Yeah.
why don't you use
I
your
don't even know.
cloak?
Like the world map goes, it's like
That's
you've
all
got
stamina.
Western Europe, Central Europe, Eastern
Stamina
Europe, then you've
and
got like
speed?
Russia, and then it goes
put
right
speed
to
on there. I
Japan.
have gloves
I have
with
no
speed in my
idea
bag,
what
but I also
don't
have
have.
leech on my gloves
Actually,
right now,
there's a
so-
huge black hole in my mind. I know that like now it is like Great Leap Forward, but in terms of foreign policy, I have no idea what the fuck China was doing.
And
Like
if
up
I don't
through
do anything
the
this week, then I'm
40s,
fucked.
50s, 60s,
That's all
70s.
it
I
was.
truly have no idea.
really
I
don't
just, I've never, I don't, it's a black hole in my mind.
That's Tyrannicals. You really want to play it?
When was the Great?
No.
Was this in like the 50s, 60s? So when it's the mass population, I guess China was still like they needed to industrialize and shit, so they probably.
I only put 20 streets in.
Not even KSM yet.
Okay. Heavily financed by China and the Arab monarchies and the Persian Gulf.
So I think it
Persian
was
Gulf.
Lily who told me
Countries
this,
are we referring to here?
but if I put the mask
only
while I'm
referring to
doing Fey
Gulf
Guardians,
states?
does that double the effect?
Is Kuwait considered a Gulf state? No. Like Saudi Arabia,
Fey
Bahrain,
Guardians,
Qatar.
and
I know
then
these
click the
are.
button again with the
Is
mask.
Kuwait considered a Gulf state? And would Iran be considered part of the Persian Gulf states?
It's weird though, because my plate, like, it doesn't make an animation. It doesn't. Like,
Yeah, it just sends the, you see, you don't even see the mask. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. Sure, it doubles. the
Run
effect.
away.
Oh my god, bro, what the
Well,
fuck?
You notice this, idiot.
Run away. Run away. Run away.
The range on that fucking, the range on the curator
People have
ship
heard the
was
Gulf states, they're all
way
Arabic
wider
states.
than I anticipated it to be.
Wait, what do you mean all Arabic
I
states?
just got into your jail.
Like is Syria considered a
I
Gulf
just told him
state?
about you.
Wait, did you just make that up?
I told him get rid of that warrior, get you in here, but you can't warrior
Or like,
anymore.
because there are countries in Africa. Is Tunisia a Gulf state? Why am I reading chat? Never mind. I don't need to read chat. I don't know why I'm reading chat. I don't know why. I'm reading
1.
chat. Okay.
Okay, he did get rid of the warrior. Cool.
Okay. Afghan insurgents can be massive funding also managed by China and the Arab monarchies in the Persian Gulf. Oh, there's a country thing right here. Cool. Arab states of the Persian Gulf. Iraq is included. Iran is not included.
What's the faded aspect?
7 members.
The pad ball.
Bahrain, Kuwait,
No, it's not.
Iraq.
It's the soak one.
Oman. Oh, Yemen is not included either. Okay. Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates.
Did dispel the soaks?
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna run.
Term has been used in different contexts, but for the number of Arab states in the region, the prominent regional political union
You know another summon?
historically various British Empire protectorates, including the Trucial states.
My base not the worst.
Fuck is this? 1820 and 1892. Don't care. Absolutely don't care. Okay. So U.S. influence in Afghanistan by funding military operations that frustrate the Soviet invasion of the country. CIA covert Afghan work through Pakistani intelligence services to reach Afghan rebel groups. Damn. Our relationship with Pakistan was much closer, I guess. Yeah, but I would imagine so, I guess, in opposition to the Soviet
I hope he
Union.
doesn't give you.
Soviet troops occupied the cities and
Who doesn't give you
main
in?
I definitely ain't
arteries of communication with the Mujahideen, waged guerrilla war in small groups operating in
Jake was in here with us for Ragaland. Just quit on us.
Right afterwards.
Same shit.
Our
I was
relationship
here
with
for
Pakistan
Raga,
today
fucking
is
East
really
Asia.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need nothing from. I don't need anything
I
from
think we
Jalen. I
went
don't
into
need
Pakistan
offhand. I
and
don't need
killed
nothing.
Osama bin Laden,
Yep.
that's where he
I
was,
don't know why
right?
I'm here, to be honest.
Because you need defeated.
Your dinar.
You need your faded thing.
Why
It's
I'm here.
okay, not great.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was pretty bad today. And then
We're less than
Pakistan
Yeah, I don't
and
know why you used to do that.
India fight over the
I mean,
Kashmir
that would
and
pop my sigil.
there's like 6 disputed territories
Don't you have
between
enough time,
India,
Papa
China,
Toast?
and between India, China, and Pakistan that they all fight over right now
It's
up
better
here.
just keep it for
No way! I
Kashmir,
fucking error on that, bro. No
There's
shot.
other regions like all of this.
Right
shit
when
is,
we
like,
pull
all disputed,
Medivh.
right,
Are you
between-
joking?
Between all 3 of these countries.
Defensive.
Actually, fucking
I
crazy.
think the fear is that
Pray to God that I
is
somehow
it
I
said
don't
that
have my
India and
fucking
Pakistan
seed, so
both
fuck,
have
I don't
nuclear
know.
weapons, I think. So there's always like a fear of like when tensions escalate across these borders that somebody's gonna start nuking each other. It's like
Thank.
kind of a
Hello.
spooky meme.
Well, I just popped
It's
Purgatory.
mostly
because
Pakistan
this
and
dude
India.
didn't
China
wanna
only has
ping.
somewhat of an interest in that territory. Well, I thought that China has an interest in the disputed territories to the northeast. No, I don't know if it's Ladakh and one other region, but
I'm literally just pulling boss off them. I do damage.
just gaming.
these regions are also close to. So Xinjiang here is where the Uyghurs, I think, generally are. And this whole area is like super rich in natural resources and shit. I think it's one of the reasons why China is trying to kind of like ethnically genocide all the Uyghur people here, so they gain access and control over this entire area. But I don't know what the official. I don't know if this is like a semi-autonomous region or what, or how what the administration is like. I don't know 100% know. Okay. Don't care. Boom, boom, boom. All right. What are we looking for? Soviet Union CIA covert action worked through Pakistan intelligence services to reach Afghan rebel groups. Soviet troops occupy the cities and main arteries of communication, while the Mujahideen waged guerrilla war in the small groups operating almost 80% of the country that was outside government was exclusively being a rugged mountains terrain in the countryside. The Soviets used their air power to deal harshly with both rebels and civilians, leveling villages to deny safe haven to the Mujahideen, destroying vital irrigation ditches, and laying millions of landmines. The international community imposed numerous sanctions and embargoes against the Soviet Union. The U.S.
you
led
guys
a
meet
boycott of the
Sundays yet?
1980 Summer Olympics. Damn. Boycotting sanctions exacerbated Cold War tensions and enraged the Soviet government, which later
It'd be like
their
that.
land boycotted the 84 Olympics.
4,
Oh my God!
3,
Soviets initially planned to secure
2,
towns and roads,
1.
stabilize the government under new leader Kemal. Withdraw within 6 months or a year, but they were met with fierce resistance from the guerrillas and
jumping.
difficulties in the harsh, cold Afghan terrain, resulting in them being stuck in a bloody war that lasted 9 years.
Hella far.
By the
Fuck it.
1980s, the Soviet contingent was increased to 108,800 and fighting increased, but the military deployment cost of the war to the USSR was high. By the mid-80s, by mid-1987, the Soviet Union, under reformist leader General Secretary Mikhail Gorbachev, announced it would start withdrawing its forces after meetings with the Afghan government. Final troop withdrawal started on the 5th of May 1988 and ended. The government forces alone in the battle against insurgents
4,
between 1992.
2,
The former
1.
Soviet-backed government collapsed due to its link. It has sometimes been referred to as the Soviet Union's Vietnam War or the
Stop
Bear
moving.
Trap. The Soviets
34
began the
minutes,
war.
fuck that.
It's thought to be a contributing factor to the fall of the Soviet Union. It's also a mixed legacy in the former Soviet Union and in Afghanistan. Additional U.S. policies in the war were also
I'm trying to get into
blowback,
Raglan
unintended
group right
consequences
now.
against American interests, which led the United States to its own war in Afghanistan in 2001. Based.
I need Raglan and Halanches on this character
3,
for the achievement.
2, kill ads. 1.
Social support for veterans. Damn, that was okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, back to Al Qaeda. After fighting, okay, the network was founded in 1988 by Osama bin Laden.
Wow.
When was the?
Hey, I got into the regular normal group. Let's go.
Guys, this is where you just suggest invite.
Soviet-Afghan War was.
I suggested you. See if we bring you in.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I actually got you in.
To be fair,
79.
you see like 293 rogue
They don't see
for
your eye
a
level,
normal.
huh?
What?
They don't see your eye level when I suggest you.
Oh, Pog, let's go.
I wanna go. Where I go on? I wanna go. A lot of pad. I could just go night.
1988.
I'll go night flame pack. I'll pad.
Wow.
Another healer I can pump. Pog. Yeah. Okay then.
Or no, I'll just go see the target. Fuck it. I'm gonna kill the boss one shot.
4, 3,
No
2,
pad.
Kai,
One.
it's normal.
Destiny,
I'm
the
pretty
war
sure
didn't
we
end
can
in
actually
1989. The
ignore the
Afghanistan
mechanics.
communist government collapsed in 92. Well, sure, but Soviet withdrawals were important. Okay. After fighting the Holy War, the group aimed to expand such operations to other parts of the world, setting up bases in parts of Africa, the Arab world, and elsewhere, carrying out many attacks on people whom it considers kafir. Yeah, fuck that spelling out. I don't care. Don't care. A minute-long video. Just say it.
Kafir or kafir.
This fight is
Fear.
kind of like no damage until there is.
Kafir?
Aw,
Yeah.
Kafir
that's
or
a way
kafir.
to, okay? Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, no one gives me haste here, pretty much. It's like a bunch of people give me
I-
crit.
Oh wait, Kai, hold the fuck up. I might be able to.
I'm looking for someone.
Shockwave.
Arabic and Islamic term which in the Islamic tradition
Lost
refers to
God
person who
in Greece, right?
disbelieves in
Mastery,
God
bro.
as
Literally
person,
nobody.
or denies his authority or rejects
Crit,
tenets
Bro.
curse, or
of
mastery.
Islam.
Every time I do it to someone, it's always haste.
Moses
Me
in
too.
different ways, or in different
Except
ways
right
in the Quran,
now,
the most fundamental
nobody in
sense
this
being
group.
ungrateful towards God. Kufr means unbelief or non-belief.
Literally nobody in this
thankless,
group.
Working on it.
I got a warrior.
It's
I'm good.
interchangeably with
Gives me haste.
mushroom.
Okay. Swapping my actual gear back.
Jeez.
There, we just got a holy priest. I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna whisper him to PI me on pull. Hello, smiley face. Power.
Oh yeah, Kai.
Me on pull.
I might need you to run dungeons on your warrior.
Shockwave.
My warrior. Why would you ever need that?
Because
Christian
I'm
Jews
trying to.
online said the
Lily's
United
convinced
States
me
is
of getting
inspiring
Tony's
the
promise,
war
but
against
it's only
Islam,
melee
Islam,
loot tables.
Salaf-
You gotta trade it to her by a
Salafist-
monk.
Salafist, jihadist, members of Al Qaeda believed in that killing non
So I
combatants
need-
is religiously sanctioned. Al Qaeda also opposes what it regards as man-made.
I mean, I'm
laws that
100%
wants to place them
able to
exclusively
trade
in the
it.
strict form of Sharia.
It's just,
This
you
is
know, running
consistent
it
with what we
lower.
know about
Like, yikes.
Yeah.
Salafists, whatever the fuck you call them, jihadists, because they want to create an Islamist caliphate which would unify religious law
4,
and
3,
state
2,
law, right?
1.
Strictly
Help
Sharia,
sir.
Islamic religious law, which is perceived as divine law. It's also responsible for instigating sectarian violence among Muslims. Al-Qaeda regards liberal Muslims, Shias, Sufis, and other Islamic sects as heretical, and its members and sympathizers attack their mosques, shrines, and gatherings. Examples of sectarian attacks include the 2004 Ashura massacre, the 2006 Sadr city bombings, the April 2007 Baghdad bombings, and the 2007 Yazidi community bombings.
4,
These are all places.
3, 2, 1. Help soak.
Sure. Terra Massacre, Google Maps. Show me. Oops. Oh, this is in Pakistan?
I'm not Theotar. I have no conduits in.
God, come on,
I
man.
was wondering what's going on. I just found out.
I don't know if I need to know. It's always good to know where. Wait. Oh no, this is a day. I'm sorry.
Can you
Like,
share them in
series of
normal?
Planned terrorist
No.
explosions that killed at least 80 to 100 and injured at least 200
three,
Iraqis on the day of the
two,
show.
one.
Bombings brought one of the deadliest days of the Iraqi
Help soon.
occupation after the Iraq war to topple Saddam Hussein. Karbala.
Is there no orbs in normal?
The Sadr City bombings were a series of car bombs and
No
mortar
corpse?
attacks in
Yeah.
Iraq.
There's no orbs in normal in Iraq, Lon.
It's pronounced caliphate. 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 I think. Okay. Sadr City. Is this basically like a suburb of Baghdad?
three,
Would you say?
2, 1. Help serve.
City communities bombings.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, Kai. I didn't expect the shaman to actually pump.
Honestly, me either.
Is that
I
real?
thought he was just chatting.
4 coordinated suicide car bomb attacks detonated in
Okay.
many towns of Tilly
I mean, like,
in Iraq. 796
even if you
people
had conduits,
killed and at
you'd
least
still be third.
1,500 others wounded,
True.
making it the Iraq War's deadliest car bomb
Oh, yeah.
attack. It's the 4th deadliest attack of terrorism in history. Jesus. Damn.
Oh, another 30 seconds of grand melee. I love Outlaw Rogue.
What? Really?
Shockwave.
Wait, no group claims responsibility for the
Just
attack.
BM
Do we
though.
know if it's building up the air to between
I see that.
some Yazidis living in the area threatening received threatening letters calling them infidels.
I'm never used to hearing those words.
Distributed
BM
thousands of
pumper.
Yazidis the murder of Dua Khalid Aswad, a 7-year-old Yazidi girl who was stoned to death by fellow Yazidi students earlier.
Oh my god. I think I found a good upper group.
Attacks included these.
Those don't exist.
Oh, they're here. Those are myths.
Bombings occurred. 4 community suicide bomber attacks detonated in the Yazidis. Targeted the Yazidis, a religious minority in Iraq, using a field tank there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yazidis.
I didn't know I
Who do
could
these
take,
guys feud with?
Oh, I'm getting fucking juggled by the
Wait, scroll up.
knockbacks.
I didn't know I could take a potion while in Soul Shape.
No group claimed responsibility for the attack. Iraq's president Jalal Talabani accused
You have to
Iraqi
soul shape first,
Sunni
though.
insurgents. Okay, so they're, I'm guessing, opposed to the Sunnis, and the Salafi guys, or whatever, are Sunni extremists. Right? Sunni violence continues.
I'm getting killed.
Twitter distributed leaflets and
This-
the attacks create Al-Qaeda's signature of multiple simultaneous attacks. Unclear why they would refrain from claiming responsibility for such offenses such as
Fuck,
operation.
man.
Huh,
One of these
anybody
dumb
know
fucks
anything
just
more about
ran in my
this? This is a
circle
big
last
attack
second.
to not know who did it. 2007 is
Bro.
bombings, car bombings. Look at other sources.
Do you think it's possible to one-phase chess?
Reuters. What are they
One-phase
reporting?
check?
Baghdad. A U.S. airstrike
Uh,
kills a senior
The
Al-Qaeda
king
militant
don't like
mastermind.
one vulnerability
Oh,
actually phase him.
Or on Iraq's
Yeah.
minorities. Why would this say mastermind? But they don't probably
Whoa,
approve where it's just the
found a
US setting.
shaman named Kai.
Whoa.
Terrorists also planning and conducting
KYE.
the military spokesman said.
Portal's coming up.
What are the
Coyote.
chances?
Okay, I need to get into a Halandra's kill now. the only one I'm missing, and I don't gotta care about raid the rest of the week.
So now I have a new quest, turning the wheel. There's 15 bosses now, this new point.
Militaryhistoryfandom.com.
Yep.
It says 15 different bosses. Can I kill the ones I killed already and starting now? Like,
Party
you know?
attack, some
So,
area receives threatened
no. You're-
infidels.
You'll not be able to collect
This is
off
just
any
copy-paste
bosses
it from the
this week.
Gross.
Gale tanker
Only bosses you kill
Ew.
onward.
Tons of explosives are used in glass, which crumbled buildings, trapping entire families
So,
beneath mud bricks, other
Next
wreckage.
week, it'll pretty much start for you.
Let's seek out a
Jeez,
broker or boss for
responsibility.
information. Who the fuck's a broker?
What kind of swords?
Next
Next to
to
the vault.
vault.
I'm not gonna buy it yet, but you know.
Huh.
I mean, you can see like something you want instantly, Jake.
What do you mean? Oh, like the
See
rings?
the rings, just
Dude,
no
yeah.
hesitation.
Instantly, bro. And you know what? I was right. Because I didn't get it. You know what? I
mean,
was
it's
right.
not worth the shot waiting.
It wasn't, because all those keys that I fucking pumped with it, I could have failed. I could have failed.
Okay.
True, it's facts.
Dead link, nice.
Beast and facts and
Nice,
true.
all dead. Thank you,
Two
base.
actually. Still Raglan daggers. I'm not even gonna buy it though. Cause I also need an offhand. I have the 278 offhand. So until I get a good offhand, actually daggers useless to me anyway.
Yep.
10 versatility is speed per stack of the 20, so I can get 200 bursts off this. It's actually nutty. Upon reaching 20, these bonuses are doubled. Wow, 400 bursts off this.
We have a strong chance to two-chest this 20. 20 upper. If only I could find this dagger.
The Raglan dagger.
Oh, the one that we've been simping over for like ever?
Yeah, I didn't know what it did. I just knew it was this.
Really? You didn't know what it
I knew
did?
it gave
I
verse.
love it, bro.
I knew it gave verse, and that was it. Like, I didn't
Verse
know it
and
gave
speed,
double
bro.
shit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know it was speed. Dude, that's just bonkers. So I can finally buy it,
Hold on.
but we'll wait.
I don't. So my thing is, I don't know
Earlier,
if it's like if you AOE, if it's it fucking slaps all the way up to the top, or if it's
they're an ethnic minority, kind of like Kurds. My understanding is
if you like if you were to do like an AOE, if it maxes out, or if I per tick it maxes out, or per cast spell attack maxes out.
Just because you're an ethnic minority doesn't mean you don't.
I need you to figure that
Someone
out.
send me-
Whatever, no. But
Someone send me the week aura for like the dungeon journal. The shit's cancer looking all the time.
they are religious.
Is it an add-
Sure. Oh, okay.
It's
well,
an
then that's
add-on.
sure, okay.
Yeah, someone send me that.
And add-ons.
The Yazidis are a
I'm pretty sure it
commodity
just seems in 4th dungeon journal.
endogamous? What is endogamous? Minority group
First
or
of all,
indigenous to
very
Kurdistan, a geographical region in Western Asia. That includes parts of Iraq, Syria, Turkey, and Iran. Is that true?
I actually just
I had
got
no idea
plain
that
old trap.
Kurdistan
Bro, what the fuck?
Syria, Turkey, or I might just be thinking of the KRG.
Dude, that shit was so annoying. I was right next to one of the
Kurdistan that
sparkly
exists in
shits on
northwest
the
Iraq.
last boss, but it didn't kill me. But when I got out of my fucking seed, it insta-gibbed me. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what is happening? I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's not making no sense.
Where am I? I thought Kurdistan is like up here. Like this is this like the KRG, the Kurdistan Regional Government? Am I think up here?
There we go.
Kurdistan is huge, mostly in Turkey and northern Iraq.
Yes, there's an offhand in Tazavesh.
Kurdistan.
It drops off Mizo's weight, so I need to do a
I don't think it's
shit ton of
controlled by the
streets now
KRG anymore. Oh,
until
my
I hit the
information might be.
offhand.
They both like doing streets.
Yeah, I've done like 8
Damn.
this week so
Wait,
far.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, man, do a bunch to,
Syria,
like, the
Turkey, and then Iraq.
We're chilling.
I don't remember the groups anymore. I think the PPK is the group in Turkey. The
Ring of
YPG is the
Collapsing
group in
Futures,
Syria.
dude.
I
Sick,
thought it was the
nasty,
KRG,
McFlashy.
And their military was the Peshmerga in Iraq. I don't know anymore though. That information might all be out of date at
Which
this
one's
point. I don't
collapsing
remember.
futures?
It's the shadow on
Is that
damage.
the damage
I
one?
don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's the
don't
damage
know.
one.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, and Iran as well. Oh,
Does
true. I guess
1200
it extends east
damage.
here. Damn, fucking Kurdish people are wilding out.
Why are you inviting me to
I don't
group?
think this is important.
Yeah, why are you inviting?
Majority of Yazidis reigning in the Middle East today live in Iraq,
Oh,
primarily
bro.
in the governance of
What?
Ghani
Come
and
downstairs.
Duhan.
I'll come downstairs.
You just show me on a map where it is.
My love,
Hop
me
on.
So the Yazidis live
amor.
in the Kurdistan.
Oh.
Well, they're Kurdish. Makes sense. Okay. Kurdish. Discriminate among
feel like I'm
scholars
being
and Yazidis
abducted
Yazidis
right now.
are distinct bullshit or some bullshit. Since the spread of Islam began, the early Muslim Yazidis faced persecution by Arabs and later by Turks, as their religious practices have
That
commonly been
sucks.
charged with
That sucks
heresy
when
by
somebody
Muslims.
doesn't ask you right off
Recently,
rip if I need the
2014
ring.
Yazidi genocide
And so
was
I,
carried out by
like,
Islamic States over
I
5,000
full casted my hurt. I full casted my hurt. Went portal, and then the guy just didn't fucking ask. And then I finally was like leaving group. Last thing was like,
This is when shortly after
Not
the
like
team, I
this.
think ISIS came from Syria and teamed up with people in Iraq with that
I knew it
Fuck, what
was
was the
gonna
name
be
of the dude?
something like that.
Baghdadi, I think. Like started steamrolling like everything through fucking the Kurdish regions, I think, in northern Iraq, all the way to Mosul, and I think even through there.
You tried.
I think carried out
I
by ISIL
did.
over
Kill
Iraq,
it.
genocide
I-
after the withdrawal of
no.
Iraq forces and the Peshmerga, which was I think the
Okay,
military
stand
division
here
of
for
the
40 seconds. I need to figure out something out.
Kurdish
Can
military
you-
forces of the KRG. Are
I
you
figure out
saying
how
I
this
can
works.
stand here.
the autonomous?
I have to
stand-
face
I can-
Maybe it's not the
a different
KRG.
direction. Yeah, you can stand. You don't have to go near the edge. I should just see like how. Are you
Peshmerga
35
and the
seconds?
security are responsible for the security of the Kurdistan region due to the
I
fact
think
that Iraqi
it
armed
puts me
forces
the
are
way I was
forbidden by
looking.
Iraqi law to
It's
enter
like,
Iraq.
you're supposed to
Pretty
walk
sure.
off the edge.
Okay.
Pretty sure it puts the way I'm
People died. 5,000
facing.
Yazidis were killed by
Nah,
ISIS,
that's
according to
the
the
way I'm
UN.
facing.
4,000 to
swap places.
10,000 kidnapped or captive.
Should have make you walk off the edge.
Genocide has been organized by several
12
bodies of the
seconds.
UN and national.
So if I face this way,
Damn.
you know, face the other way.
Sorry,
Just
that's
do-
mean. The Yazidis are monotheists who believe in Melik Tau, a benevolent angel who appears as a peacock. The self-proclaimed ISIS and other Muslims in the region tend to view the peacock angel as the malevolent creature Lucifer.
I'm still facing the
okay,
way.
it's the way you're.
Shaitan?
Okay, yeah.
Shaitan?
So I just gotta make sure they're facing me in
Shaitan?
raid. for it to work.
Shaitan?
That's all I
They
can
consider
do.
the Yazidis devil worshippers. Unlike for Judaism and Christianity,
Ooh, a
ISIL does
22
not consider
gambit,
Yazidis
Jake.
as
Alright,
people of the
Jake.
book or
Let's
eligible
run it
for
back.
dini and related protections.
and that's a deep leap, by the way, from a 23 gambit.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
Damn. Okay.
I don't know what
Okay, that's
server.
Iron Docks.
I want to do that 16 lower.
2006 Sadr City bombings.
I
with a series of
want
car bombs and mortar attacks
That
in
trigger.
23rd of November. 6 car bombs and 2 mortar runs were used. This was in
I
2006.
think Dez has a 14 gambit. I kind of want that.
21 gambit. 21 car, dude. Come on. If I get this is beast.
Okay, I'm going back to trying to get. Hold on, just
Deadliest sectarian.
Yep.
When we say sectarian, what do they mean by this word? Like civil war shit?
Guy.
So, governmental American coalition force and
That's cool. You know I'm time.
groups.
Twos?
Or does that mean non-state groups? What is sectarian? I've heard this word
Twos are
before.
quick.
Sectarian
That's
violence.
fine with me.
Sectarian. Or just different groups of fighting. Okay, whatever. So like not probably like not government parties or not
He
like
says no to that too, Jake. What are we doing?
I'm trying to get a
Religious,
nice
yeah.
20 or 21 lower car group, but
but not
I
just
am
religious
looking
sects,
to.
because it would have
Yeah,
to be
I'm
like
looking to
I'm
pug.
guessing it'd have to be non-government.
It's my last non-20 times. It's my last non-20 times on
Parties or
both.
whatever it's
Actually,
called.
no. Technically, my Iron Docs is not timed either. But
Yo. Watch my stream right now. Here, I'll start streaming both. Everyone start watching.
kind of upset.
Alright,
This
you guys
guy
here?
is-
no.
No.
Alright. Jake, you see this?
Yeah.
Versatility 3%? Yeah?
Mhm.
First sigil.
Army.
Damn, bro.
Versatility
Iraqi armed group
38%.
went to Iraq's Shia
Nutty.
community. They're a 24
You only have 3% verse.
I mean,
Yep.
for fire mages, you don't need
First
it.
sigil,
Oh, it was created
That's
by the
actually your
Iraqi Shia
second best
cleric.
stat, but
Muqtada-
because too much of
Muqtada
one stat's
al-Sadir,
bad,
June
first sigil on
2008.
top of a Raglan dagger is
After the
overcap
Civil
on
War,
first by
Second
itself.
prominence has sworn it spared the first major
Okay.
confrontation with U.S. forces in Iraq, the Shia community.
Never such thing
And
as
then
too much
These guys
stats.
supported by like Iran or whatever.
there
Iran's
is
influence
eventually.
has historically had close ties to
Too much
Iran. He
one
generally
stat just
opposed
makes the
Iranian
stat not
clerical-
as good.
Oh, maybe not as much.
Not as effective, still
Well,
beneficial
Iraq
though.
Garnered
Yeah,
the Seder family
it's
much
still okay,
support
it's
during
just
and after the collapse of
not
Saddam's
as
regime.
great
Early 26th century
as
pledged
if it's
military
mastery instead.
support to Iran.
That's why you
Other
get
neighboring
mastery and
Islamic
haste on
countries
all your
would be attacked by
pieces,
foreign nation.
and then
Okay, okay,
Raglan
okay,
for
okay.
sigil and dagger. So I
Um,
just need that offhand.
okay, we don't
So the offhand also has
need to worry about
converse
this
on it,
as
and I'm
much.
just straight
Okay,
chilling.
okay.
We're almost
Successive
there.
bombings, the attacks killed at least 250 people.
I need to do an
injured
11.
hundreds,
I need to
one
do
of
an
the deadliest
upper.
terrorist
I'm an
attacks
11
in the
upper.
war. Following the
2
store,
stars
or following
on
attacks, the
ankle.
Iraq government placed Baghdad on a
Okay.
24-hour
Are you
curfew.
at the auction house?
Shut down
I
Baghdad
can be.
International Airport.
We
on
need-
a
Can you
curfew from
buy
26th.
a
Attacks
chest enchant
occurred.
for me?
Residents of the
Uh,
city
Yeah.
were commemorating
Colonel stats, I think.
life
it's
of Muhammad.
Yep.
What a great name. Sadiq al-Sadir. Al-Sadir was killed by the former Iraqi regime of Saddam Hussein in February 1999. Arrest warrant for
You want me to mail it to
Harith
you?
al-Dari, a prominent
Yeah.
Sunni cleric, was issued in Baghdad.
Eternal
Muqtada al-Sadr. Is it Sadr? It's probably Sadr or something. Nah, fuck. That's not
So,
Muhammad,
Bo,
Muhammad,
I like how
Muhammad.
you and Egler came to an alliance now.
Called out on
Eric-
Friday
Mhm.
for al-Dari to
Eric's
issue
probably
fatwas
not
prohibiting
happy.
the killing of Shiites, membership in Al-Qaeda or any other organization that made
Or at
shirk
least
their
when he
enemies and
finds
push
out
support
he's
for them.
not gonna be happy.
Oh, he
Citizens
knows.
Already.
Opposed the
Oh, he
arrest warrant
knows?
against him.
Okay.
Oh, motherfucker.
He's feeling very betrayed, isn't he?
No. Yeah, I need to kill
Huh.
20 mythic bosses
Ma-
or
Does
whatever
Al-Qaeda not generally
for
claim
those tokens.
responsibility
tokens.
for when they're supporting like
Mythic
sectarian
bosses.
attacks?
Oh,
and all
the
that?
token.
Yeah,
or
no.
whatever.
Is that like part of the MO?
So I can turn my first sigil into a mythic one.
Okay, and then April 2017, or I'm sorry, 2007 Baghdad bombings. Were a series of attacks that occurred when 5 car bombs exploded across Baghdad, the capital city. Okay, boom, boom.
Go do this. Egla.
Agla.
I love
Egla,
it.
did anyone tell you you're looking awfully ravished
Attacks were
today?
mainly Shia locations
Yep,
and
a
civilians.
lot of people,
This is
actually.
what we would
Well,
expect
thanks.
from a Sunni extremist group.
You're not, your compliments aren't special, Kai. Just letting you know. They're not original. They're not unique. Whatever, dude.
Order was implemented to secure the Iraqi capital in
Yeah,
February
yeah,
2007.
man.
Extremists
Blew me off.
Maliki said that Iraqi
I'll
forces
blow you
were
off if you
essentially
ain't
the
careful.
country scared by the end of the year.
Damn.
Bombings.
I am unemployed. It is done.
Poggers.
Okay.
I feel like I've said that a lot since I've joined this
It's just
guild.
okay.
Maybe
You
you guys
have.
are the problem.
True. True.
The United States government responded to this.
Bo's
terror
always
attacks
sending me
by
pictures of him doing nothing at work, and I'm like, I need to quit my job and get a new one.
Allies. I suspect that claiming the act only matters when dealing with outsiders to
Yeah.
send a message. When doing it to other Muslims is just clearing house.
You
Yeah,
guys
that's kind of what
doing?
it feels like, basically. Yeah.
I'm trying desperately.
So when Al Qaeda is operating on an international,
trying
level,
desperately to
level,
get
they're
into a
attacking
lower.
people for whatever their stated reasons are. But when they're supporting sectarian violence, they're basically
What
just
do you
trying
need
to
from
support
lower?
Sunni extremism where they can. Or
Weird things, okay? So now I want a melee stacked loot goblin table so that people can give me Tony's promise because I am. It doesn't drop for casters.
Ah, okay, that's fun.
And Lily showed me one of her damage charts, and showed me how much damage it does, and I was like, okay, you've convinced me. I want it.
Operations to shift from top-down organization planning of attacks carried out by a loose network of associated groups of operators.
Yep, that is how it
Al-Qaeda
goes.
organized attacks, including suicide attacks, and bombing civil targets.
Team,
Al-Qaeda ideologues envision the violent removal of all foreign
agility
secular
wearers
force
can
influences in
get it
Muslim
right.
countries, which it perceives as corrupt
Huh?
deviations.
I assume
Following the death of
agility
Osama bin Laden
users
in
can get
2011,
it.
was led by
Yo,
Egyptian
it's a haste
Ayman
thing, but it's
al-Zawahiri,
meant.
who
It's
was the
It's
second
that
emir
thing.
as of
I just-
2001 in
Yeah, 304 one. This
June,
largest.
I think.
it's
I
not.
don't want it.
It doesn't give a primary stat. It just gives
Um,
secondaries.
Yeah, I getcha. Well, if
So-
you ain't got a group, I'll be around later if you want to get like a melee
In
stack from the
2001 he
guild.
got-
I'm down.
I've been trying.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, he wasn't the
Guys,
second
this
emir
is
until
from my
2011, but he
first
joined in
vault of
2001.
the
Okay.
season, right?
Boom.
It was my
Okay, so it's
best
2022.
simming piece in the vault
As
at
of
the time.
2021 is reportedly suffered from
Yeah.
the deterioration of central command over its regional
Turns out it's fucking
operations.
awful.
I don't know how much more we're gonna need to know about Al Qaeda, but okay. I'll probably.
So yeah.
We're probably gonna have to dive back into this to establish a pattern of
Turns
behavior.
out, most.
And who Al Qaeda is. Fuck. What I should have
Not
asked.
most.
Nick,
It's just
I
like
don't
a
actually know
lot
what
of
Nick's claim
trinkets.
is. Do they
I
think
just
that
got into
9/11 was
22 workshop, I
controlled
didn't
demolition?
expect to
I
get
guess we'll
into.
get into that.
Oh shit.
Oh no, you're actually gonna have to
Whether it was
play.
controlled demolition
I
or
queued
whether
it and I was
Bush
like, yeah,
bombed the
whatever, I'm gonna get
towers
into
or
it. And then I got
whatever
into
the
it,
fuck.
it's not shit.
That's what happened with my That's what happened with my 24 Grimmrow. I did 24 Grimmrow. I was like, they're not gonna accept me. They accepted me and we two chested. I was like, sir.
Yeah, maybe.
Huge.
I was like, fucking yeah.
Some background information.
I
Okay.
was like, they're not
Sorry,
gonna
this is
take
what I
me
meant
up
when I
queue,
said if I
whatever.
start researching
Now they
something.
took me down like shit.
So I've
I
gotten
felt
through
like
one
I
sentence of
played
this
the game. So I was doing it
Wikipedia
for the
article,
ring.
because
So I
I'll
was
start
like,
clicking off to
you know,
gather more
22,
information
I
about
don't
this
really
shit.
need
This is
it,
what I
actually,
mean when I say
15,
that.
so
If you
I
wanted
can
to see an
bring.
example of what I mean when I'm
Like, oh yeah,
talking about
you're
that.
coming.
It's mostly goes to
Plug. I have
I'll
the.
start playing the game.
I should probably.
Don't worry, I have the ring collection in my bank right now.
I think at some point I'm gonna have to read this whole thing probably.
So Zoe, when you gonna pay me my
Most likely.
my money?
Like 9K, right?
Do you think that the
my
9/11
notes,
conspiracy shit is the most prolific conspiracy out there? I don't know,
Later
but
when I
9/11 is
have
probably good to know
BOE
about
cells.
because there's a bunch of background information relating to, like Middle Eastern politics and everything as
Yo,
well.
Jake,
so
when you need me another
it's fine.
700K?
Where I get Rygon's Dagger from your fucking trade window.
All right. Perfect.
Wait, is that all it cost?
That dagger? Yeah. I would say that takes that.
Alright, I'm going to do heroic Raglan on my mage now. I will fucking trade you the dagger.
That's one that stacks first, right?
Yeah, version speed.
Yeah.
And then doubles when you hit cap of it.
Yo, I have a paladin in my group named Paladin.
Dude,
Others.
I'm still blown away. I need to
that
find out
design?
which one it is, but
okay.
I linked it yesterday in
are
Guild,
Doing
and
research.
it blew
for
my
a complicated
fucking mind.
Connected event. So I don't know how much of this I've retained.
This
Hopefully,
thing.
My guess is gonna be like probably 40.
Nobody
50% of it is
nobody
the goal.
reacted to
The,
like how fucking
goal when you're doing
broken
research like
that
this
is.
As you keep reading and you read more and more and more things, eventually you're gonna read something, and when you read it, you'll remember, oh shit, I remember learning a little bit
20
about that there. Or,
stacks,
oh, this makes sense
60
because I
per
kind of remember this
stack?
thing.
Yeah,
there.
that's
And when
mind
I'm
you,
doing
that's a
research about all
that's a
topics, the goal is
236
not to
item
read
level.
everything and remember every fucking thing.
That's not scaled yet.
Build a web of
That's not scaled
concepts
yet.
So that when I jump over and I start researching something else,
that
it's
it?
That
connected
is
to other things that I know. That's kind of like
ridiculous.
how
What
things start to
the
start to
fuck?
make sense.
That's
and you get, like, a
1200
bigger
haste.
picture of things.
On a
It's not to just read
236.
and memorize
Yeah,
one
not
thing.
we're not talking
It's to-
about what it
to
is
get, like, an
now,
idea of, like, a bigger
because it's
picture
Legion
of
time
things,
walking,
if
which
that
means
makes
right
sense.
now you can do mythic keys in Legion for that
Yeah.
time walk. So you could get that at like a 290 or a
And it
288
helps to make things. Yeah. I don't know- I
and
don't
bump
know
it up
how
to
explain
298. But like
that's
I
how
don't know what the
that's how I
Have
fuck.
negative cast time.
Like if
Yeah,
somebody
you would
tells
basically
me-
just be
if I read an
instacast.
article right now,
Your globals
it's
would be
like,
literal.
I don't know if this is true. I'm making this all up. But
dungeon
if I read
is
an
it?
article, it was like, oh, in
It's
the
because I
80s,
did that. I was looking
Osama
over
bin
loot,
Laden, somebody
and I
comes
was
to me from the
registering
80s.
because
Did
I
you
was
know that
looking for
Osama
like
bin
trinkets
Laden was
from the
funded
time
by the
walking area, and I
United
was like, bro,
States?
this is actually pretty based. Like,
If
but
somebody
I
were to
forgot
tell
where
me
it's
that,
actually from.
I'd be like,
But it is from a
okay,
Legion walk.
Well, that kind
It's
of
from
makes
one of the
sense,
Legion.
because I
bar.
know that the Afghan Soviet War happened through the 70s and the 80s. I
I'm
know
saying
that the
Netherian's
Mujahideen
lair. I
was
have a
involved in that civil
Netherian's
war,
lair.
or that war, I should say. And I know that the United States
It
and
is not
Pakistan
from
and
Netherian's
the
Mask
UK
lair.
of
were
the
funding
Solemn
groups in,
Nine. This is like a Court of
Afghanistan
Stars
as a result of that. And I know that people like Osama bin Laden and that Al-Zawihi guy and other people came out of that
Yeah,
holy war
maybe
with the
Vol.
desire
Mask
to
of the
yeah,
Solemn
to
Nine.
conquer the land.
Fucking-
From Court of
from
the Court of Stars.
So if somebody were to tell me, and I don't know if that's true,
Oh,
I just
yeah,
made
that's
that up.
right.
But if
So
that was the
good, yeah.
case,
Oh,
then now I can
that's
connect
actually-
all of that to the pieces of
dungeon
information that I
actually,
just
dude.
learned, and then things kind of just start to settle.
From the
into
first
concept.
boss.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Jeez.
That seems so fucking based.
I
kinda just wanna go try it.
My overlays. I need to get
Get
my,
it.
the chat alerts to load.
But just see what the scale is. It seems like it's dumb broken. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
Maybe
unless
Cinco will
like,
actually engage?
unless
I don't know.
they like
Who
don't
knows? Who
scale it
cares?
up. I mean, even if it's
I know
got the
the
same
point is-
stats though, that's
Yeah,
still worth how it is right now.
Literally, yeah, literally. If they
America never
don't, if they
funded
just
Bin
increase the
Laden or
intellect, it's still
Al-Qaeda.
busted.
They had enough of their own.
Yeah.
They don't have
I
to
thought
scale
that
the haste at
United
all.
States Funded.
Because that means you could literally,
hold
you
on.
could, and mind you,
United
it's a
States
proc,
funded
so
the,
we don't know how often. But that for 10 seconds, that's a you could with
the
1200 haste, you could get a lot of casts out in 10
Soviet-Afghan
seconds.
War. What are you talking about? Is that not true? The Mujahideen were variously backed primarily by the United States, Pakistan, Iran, Saudi Arabia, China, and the UK. Is this fake?
I'm also still.
This is fake.
I'm also still slowly trying to get an offhand
Correct,
that I
but those
feel
are
is
not the same thing.
appropriate.
I never said they were the same thing. Did I ever say they were the same thing? What I said was that out of
So
this
that I can
war,
actually buy
there
Regulon
came some
Dagger.
key figures like Osama bin Laden and the al-Zawihi whatever dude, and that when they came out of this war, they I guess eventually went on to form Al Qaeda, and then they decided to do their jihadist shit, the Salafi shit across the world.
Let me see these
I can't fucking make
dealers.
this up. I need to. Al-Zawahiri. Can I hear this guy's name?
I am about to do Halandras on my rogue.
Augurs.
Yeah, it's
on.
only normal. It's just to get the achievement.
I believe
Since,
in you.
My rogue wasn't there for the first half of heroic grade.
It's like half true. A lot of people oversay. Okay, I don't. Okay. Stop. Okay. This is the autistic
And then my
Reddit.
DH wasn't there for the second
Where you say
half.
some shit like an airplane can fly.
Well,
I was
technically,
missing
from
a
the
couple
perspective of the
bosses.
airplane, it's the Earth that's actually
gotcha.
below it, and it's a little bit more complicated because the airplane is
Shit like okay. I don't care. I don't know why I'm even reading. Okay. I don't involve myself with chat when I read all this shit ever. It's not worth it. It's not worth the autistic fucking quibbling over like retardedly fucking diving into anything. Okay. Don't care. Okay. Just chilling with Factoria. Don't care.
I'm sort of learning
Okay.
outlaw single target. It's weird. It's weird not hitting my Blade Flurry.
Yeah, I can imagine.
All right. I'm catching up on donuts.
I have to go down there.
Cause like I'm used to doing my opener like starting stealth, roll the bones, ambush, adrenaline
I'm
rush,
wasting my money
Blade
today.
Flurry.
Mind checking your email? I sent you an
flagellation.
email about assisting your research.
Mm-hmm.
No! When I'm done with everything, then I'll gather
And it's
external
like, yeah,
information.
like,
The whole point is to show how I research a
50% of
topic,
my
not
damage
if you're a
is
famous
Blade
streamer with
Flurry.
5,000 people watching, how easy is it to
In
research a
dungeons,
topic?
so-
Anybody can do that.
Yep.
And I don't trust you.
We got Pepe.
I don't know who you are. I would rather do the research on my own, because when I trust other people to do research, what I find out sometimes later is like, oh, cool, this guy sent me 52 links from fucksoonies.com, and I didn't even realize that that's where the paste was compiled. I'll check it after. When I feel like I've got a handle on things, after I watch the documentary, I feel like then I'll go external. It's like, oh, well, what do you guys think about this or that? Okay, but right now, it's not, my goal isn't to just
Surely
like see,
there's
like,
no
what is your
problem.
guys' research and everything?
Maybe
Why the
I'm
fuck would I
getting
waste my
post
time?
something again.
I would just say make a subreddit post, and then I'll just read your subreddit post, okay? Sorry. I
Enjoy
love
the
you.
hot
Okay.
chocolate.
Crit T, let's
Okay,
go.
shh, just, okay, let's just, I love you all.
Pretty.
This goes to chatters only. Hi Destiny, probably
I'm
have
kinda
watched
lost
like
in this fucking
85% of
race.
your YouTube videos since
Hear
like
me out.
2016. If I had a couple of moral questions for you,
What rate
would
you
an
at?
email be the easiest for you?
BlackRock
Thanks and have a
Foundry.
good day.
Don't, just post on the subreddit.
Just trying to get some transmog so I
He
don't
seems
look
to
like
think the
shit all
Mujahideen is
times.
one group.
My
I
slot
don't
log
know if
doesn't
it's
quite
one group
work
or
anymore.
several. A lot of the times in these conflicts, it's several different groups. Why even bother typing this? The FSA in
weird.
Syria that opposed Bashar
Yeah.
al-Assad, I'm pretty sure that was comprised of like
Did you go
55
dwarf
different
or
fucking
dwarf?
groups. There's like 100 fucking people
Dwarf.
that are involved in any of these
I
particular
was
things.
gonna do Dark Iron, but
I don't
kind
care.
of
I'm not. I should just
wanted
permit
to
it,
be
but I'm not going to
like
because I'm just playing
normal.
Factorio. I just want to go fucking play Factorio. That's all I
That's
want
I'm
to do.
against Dark
Oh
Iron.
my god, the amount of
No,
autistic
I
quibbling
think
is
it's 'cause
like.
I played
but
Dark
it's, I
Iron
understand
fucking
you're.
ages
It's not even.
before.
That's not even fair to say. No, that's not
Um,
good. You do you, babe. Okay.
I don't even remember what character it was. What did I play that was Dark Iron?
Okay.
My Paladin was Dark Iron. I think this was Dark Iron before. I've just played a lot of Dark Iron. So. I wanted
wasn't-
to like.
It wasn't an
have
hour later,
better,
lady.
Like,
Okay, we need to.
It was like
Are you
15
awake?
minutes
Hello?
later.
I was gonna say better choice of skin colors, but
Oh,
that
you're
sounds
just
really
AFK in the tier
racist.
2 waiting
That's
room.
obviously not what I mean. I just I
Also,
didn't want to be
bannable
like,
offense in the server.
yo, I got nothing
What about you?
against
Are you
brown
AFK
people.
in the-
I still want to be like
What do you want?
physically grey, you know?
Oh no. Oh, in the...
Yeah, you
And I
have
wear
to
better
stream
beard
on. You're
colours.
talking to the stream right now. You're talking to a ghost.
Oh, hello.
Gingerbeard.
Okay. Oh my god, my league game restarted. Oh, that's awful.
Well,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
okay.
the
We'll
skin
talk
colors
later.
Wasn't the big one for you, huh?
No,
Yeah. Hey, I'm not getting cancelled that easy.
You're in a league.
Okay,
What do you want?
This is why Jake can't stream.
Give me 2 seconds, buddy. My headset's dead.
Jesus, what are you playing the fucking
Literally 2 seconds.
bongos in the background? What's going on?
What did you say?
And it's turning on.
What'd you say?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Can't help but notice I'm the top DPS by a lot. And I'm not getting PI from my mage, my priest. I mean,
Say words.
Tragic.
Loud and clear, babe.
Hey,
she's still giving it to the lock. I'm
fantastic. I'm so sorry.
Get
Motherfucker.
shredded.
I can't. Do you remember me from the last time I called in?
Yeah, wasn't your name James Giles?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I don't
No,
know.
it's the
Talk to
fucking
me, and then maybe
euphonium
I'll
total.
remember.
You
I don't remember
mixed-
everything. Talk. What did you talk about?
I talked about the fucking instrument I played, and I told you I played the euphonium, and it took you till the fucking end of the call to realize that you were talking about French.
Yeah,
horn
I was
the
making
entire
jokes about
time.
fucking French horns and not euphoniums. Bro, I'm gonna be totally honest. Nobody even knows what euphoniums are. Okay, it's just it's a weird fucking instrument. If I would, I don't even. Could you? Do you, oh, here's a trivia question. Are you ready?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
What's the difference between a euphonium and a baritone?
It's the number of valves. Euphonium is usually
Tragic.
4-valved. Baritone is usually 3-valved.
Usually, but not always.
That man, it's almost like I said usually.
Well, no, but there is a difference.
I don't know specifically what the difference is. If you know, please educate me.
I don't know if I know actually. Isn't the is it the euphonium or the baritone? Aren't one of them like conical versus the other one is not? Or am I making that up?
No, I think you're right. I think the baritone is more conical.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't know personally because I fuck all if I played the baritone. I think maybe in like first year of high school when that's all they had. But as soon as I got the money to buy a baritone, I bought a baritone because fuck that shit.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh yeah, true. It is. Okay, yeah. Fuck you. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but I was making a lot of French horn jokes at you, and
Yeah, I got super confused. No, it's okay.
Yeah,
I just
my
got
bad.
super confused in the beginning of that conversation because I was like, why is he talking about putting my hand in like
yeah. My
horn?
bad, dude. Yeah, didn't make
Like
sense.
we've
But
got
that's okay.
we've got mutes for that shit.
Yeah, true. Okay, what do you got?
So I had questions on ADHD because like I know at one point you were suggesting that like, oh, maybe I should like research if I should or see if I should like get on medication and shit. Do you honestly think that you need to get on medication for that?
I
sort of
don't
thing?
know. I'll make an appointment for it at some point, probably.
I honestly, this has absolutely no professional opinion whatsoever attached to it. I don't think you need it whatsoever. Like you're functioning. The whole point of medication is to fix something that's like
Yeah,
not functioning
dysfunctional,
in
inhibiting your
life.
ability to live a normal life and all that shit. Yeah.
Right, and like everything's going great.
True, it is. I'm fucking moms. I'm making money. I'm a professional League of Legends player. Like, what more do I need?
I mean, shit, you're making my mom happy every single night.
True.
Yeah,
she real.
I'm also I'm also really curious about Nathan, if that's okay to bring up, because
yeah, of course. What about him?
like with Nathan's ADHD, is there with his mental development, getting a bit personal, like growing up and looking back at my development, I realized that there were a lot of missing pivotal moments where I needed to like get my ego checked, or I needed like some kind of information that I just wasn't able to grasp, and it really fucked up a lot of my development. Are you kind of afraid that something like that will happen with Nathan, or that like some symptom of his ADHD is going to like prevent him from understanding something?
Hopefully not. That's why we got him on medication early. I was thinking for a long time about like whether that's something that like we should try to work through or fight through or whatever. But ultimately, the thing that I settled on was that being a kid is hard, and there's a lot of challenges associated with growing up. And some of the scariest stuff I was reading was children that face like ostracization because of their ADHD symptoms, and they have difficulty making friends and everything. And if that was the case, I didn't want that to be a potential roadblock between him and being like a normal, happy, healthy, functioning child. So that was one of the reasons. That was probably the biggest driver why.
Correct.
It was like the social development that I was the most worried about.
But you want to let me.
Yeah, absolutely. I get autistically mad when parents start talking about like not putting their kids on ADHD medication after getting like firmly diagnosed, because they're afraid that they're gonna have some sort of like weird side effect. I don't know. When I grew up, I was on Ritalin, and the thing that my parents would always tell me is that like, oh, I turned into a zombie after I took Ritalin, and I was like lethargic, and I was this and I was that. But whenever I was on it, I was getting good grades, and I was like developing.
Missed it.
And as soon as they took me off of that, I started getting D's and F's, like, and it like completely fucked up my mind, which is why I just get so mad.
Yeah, I think it probably depends. I think there's probably pros and cons. You've got to do like trade-offs. Like, there are some people that seem to have pretty adverse reactions to different amphetamines they're on mentally.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, that's just a pro and con you have to.
I did miss it. I am dumb. I'm all of the things, guys. Don't panic.
Yeah, that's all I really want to talk about.
That's why I'm unemployed.
2 games. Are you considering Cult of the Lamb at all? Because that's getting autistically popular right now.
Can you smell iron in it? I forget.
I think you can. There's a lot of village development in there, and there's a healthy amount of combat, which is nice.
Is it multiplayer or no?
I don't think so. Okay. I don't think it's multiplayer. Okay. And the other one that's kind of niche and might not be your interest, but I want to shout out anyways, Timberborn, which, yes, you can smelt iron in that.
Nice. Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay.
But I'm on a Factorio binge right now, so.
True. Based. Alright, see you,
bye.
Ugh.
What?
Yo, what's good?
You are right now, homie.
Hell yeah. Alright, there's 2 things from whenever you talked with Abba last time that were kind of like, they stuck out in my mind.
Okay.
The first thing he talked about was, he was like, current hip-hop is gentrified. Hip-hop in general has always been gentrified, so it's not really, like, it's always been a fight between the people that are, like, listening to it and the big record companies or people coming in with, like, capital to try and, like, push it to the mainstream. So I don't really think there's like a meaningful distinction between like, oh, this is gentrified. It's always been gentrified.
Okay.
So that was the one thing. Well, you can look into it on your own. I don't have like perfect examples, but I mean, you can look into it on your own.
My lock died exactly.
The other thing is you were like, y'all were talking about race traders. This is like my experience because I'm half black. I have a white family. I have a black side of the family, and my one time it was like me and my brothers, we were all like all around, we had like a family reunion or whatever, and my aunt brings us up and they're like, she kind of sits us down, and my brother had recently gotten a white girlfriend. She kind of sits us down and she's like, you know, sometimes I think you guys forget, and my aunt isn't like racist and she has like white friends and all this stuff. She's like, sometimes you guys forget that you're actually half black, or that you're actually half black, and that, you know, white people don't actually see you as being white, so I mean, you can try and separate yourself, blah, 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 blah. I mean, like, me and my brothers are nerdy, but we're not anything crazy different. So I always thought that was like, whenever y'all were talking about that, I always thought that was super strange. But it always, I don't know if it's different, because I don't know, I'm not white, and I've never had like the white side of my family freak out at me for trying to date someone that wasn't white. But it always came from like a place of love. It wasn't like, you guys are making me look bad. It was like, you guys don't realize that you're about to get tricked by these white people who don't understand you, and that you're going to be turned into being white. That was essentially where it came from.
Sure. I mean, as weird as it is, like in some ways, I would say that probably like a lot of quote unquote racism can come from places of love, right?
Sure. Oh yeah. No, I'm sure it could come from love if like a, you know, like a white person could think.
Yeah, they think that like your black daughter is gonna get fucked by, abuse,
you're gonna get beat up. They think of like, I don't know, they think of like black football players, whatever, beating up people, and I think that they're trying to save them. But yeah, that's always like stuck out of my mind, because it's not like what you would think the first thing that they're going to. It was almost like yeah, they thought that we were like, I don't know, signing our contract with the devil.
Sure.
Trying to date a white woman. But yeah, anyway, it was just Otsu's thing. Thanks, buddy.
Okay, have fun, be careful. Cludy, what you got? Oh, nothing. You have nothing for me. Cool.
I don't know.
Okay, what's up? Go, talk. You don't know. You're in the waiting room to talk.
I had a question and I forgot.
We'll write it down next time.
Yeah.
Face person, hello.
Oh, hey, is it me?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. How the fuck? I see you sometimes watching embedded shit on your stream, on your website.
Okay.
How do you get the purple screen?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, you know? Just luck of the draw, I guess.
Wait, what?
Well, I don't know, sometimes I get purple screen, sometimes I don't. It just depends. I don't know why it happens or why
It's
that's
just luck? I thought it's some Twitch shit. Okay.
No,
Well,
yeah, I don't know, dude, damn. I also don't have ad block at all, too, so maybe I just see ads, so I don't get the purple screen.
Okay, maybe. Alright. Okay, watch The Expanse. That's
Wow,
all.
dude. Okay, I'll go right on that, okay?
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Empowered.
Haimbo! Cool. That was my first one. Pretty fucking stupid. Yeah, I have since then. Several times.
Alright, let's see what keys this is.
No, it's not. It's super dumb. Super not. It took me about a month to recover
This
from
kill,
that.
I sure hope you mean.
Or, I'm sorry, not a
now.
month. It took me about a year to recover from that.
Yeah.
Or else you might be in trouble.
Yeah, I've had most of my experience has been manageable. I had one
I've
other
actually been doing this
accidental
fucking
huge
wall
trip.
boss fight for
It was
about
probably
12
7 or 8
minutes.
grams. We thought that the mushrooms were
Get me
dead,
out.
like not good anymore. We had the crushed up ones in capsules, and
I didn't
we
realize
took
that if
in
you didn't
a
kill
normal
the
dose, about
ads in
3.5,
time, they
and
like
it had been about 2 to 3
full heal
hours
the thing.
not kicked in yet. So we started to just eat like the rest of them because fuck it, maybe enough would make something kick in. But I think we must have like just eaten or something recently, and after about 3.5 hours, they all started to kick in, and that was a pretty hectic. But it was more manageable than the first like 10-gram trip, but it was still really, really, really challenging. Obviously, it was still pretty extreme, but more fun. It was very interesting. Me and Melina had a lot of really interesting conversations, and I can only describe it as like coming
Any
in and out of
operators in the
reality.
chat?
And when I would come back, I'm like in the middle of a pretty interesting conversation.
Operator. Sorry.
Still, because mushrooms are so hard on the way up, it was still like a really challenging come up. When you're getting really
Dude, it's on, bro.
Fuck
Fuck you.
that deep. But yeah.
Shockwave.
Not impressive. It's not impressive. I don't like the phrasing like that. It was really stupid. I super don't recommend it. I don't think it's cool or macho, or it was just really, really, really stupid. I smoked like a decent amount of weed, and I never had like big experiences on weed before, so I was just worried that like I was like, oh, mushrooms are probably like weed, and that like nothing really happens. And then I did a trip that was like way too much. Like I had like experiences with mental illness. I started having panic attacks. Super not recommended. Like I don't think it's I want to be very clear. I don't think it was a good way to like introduce myself to psychedelics. Thanks, yeah, it was an experience. Okay. Love you, buddy. Jewish Giga Chad. Hello? Okay.
First one to the vents. 10k. Play up, Jake.
Shockwave.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're not. It's on first one to the vents. 10k. Play up, Jake.
Wait, what? Hold on, a YouTube chat. If anyone's seeing this, if you're gonna do acid, make sure
Holy
to have
fuck, they
enough
convinced
weed
me.
to smoke through the entire trip. Help me stay relaxed. If you're gonna do LSD, just do LSD. I wouldn't recommend trying a new drug and mixing it with another drug for the first
Yeah, I'm
time.
not toxic,
You're, like
but I
compounded
was-
drug effects get real wacky.
Yeah,
And,
toxic person I
yeah, I
know.
would just be really, really, really careful.
Shockwave.
I would be super careful trying that. I'm sorry. Hold on. That's not my advice. I would say don't do that. If you're trying a new drug for the first time, don't start out mixing it with another drug.
I'm getting a false.
Especially because
I'm getting
weed
false
can have
hope right
very
now,
different
guys.
effects on very different people.
Save
People
me.
are gonna have different effects on you based on the drug that you're.
I'm with the Latin American group, and we're doing Lower Car 21, and it's a weird route, but it's super smooth right now. Convince me. Have my expectations low. I don't like this. I feel like I'm gonna get disappointed real quick. No, they're not doing it.
Oh, a few more. Aphotic.
What's going on, doggy dog?
What up,
Hey,
dude?
listen.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about lefty shit, or are you done with those memes?
Yeah, hit me up. What lefty shit? What do you want to talk about?
I sent you an email about it, but I'll keep it short and sweet, where it's thinking about like all the Keppel shit, and I don't want to really dive into it because I know fuck Keppel and shit. But the entire concept of like, and I don't even say like safe space, but being in a community that kind of reflects the idea of engaging with ideas past like headlines and bullshit and whatever. Like, do you think like online personalities actually, are grifting or are aware of these things, or do you think that they are just so in the trenches of the community that they skew their reality with the idea of like confronting past surface level?
There's a concept called audience capture, where basically once you garner a certain audience doing a certain thing, it's hard to break out of that because you don't ever you make a lot of money doing it. You get a lot of pushback if you ever like go against those opinions. So I think a lot of these people suffer that to some extent. I also think it really depends on the goals of like those communities. The vast majority of political people, their goal is to spread a political ideology. Full stop. That's what they want to do. They don't care about like the fact of the matter or like arriving at truth or any like cringe dumb shit like that. They just want to like spread their political ideology. Like, that's it. And as long as that's your goal, it always kind of behooves you to ignore stuff that's critical to your side or to ignore stuff that might be inconvenient. So that's just kind of that's the nature of like.
What is that?
Yeah, just looking back on like the type of shit. I don't
Find
say
shelter.
Are they talking about you?
It
Peanuts?
was just on Twitter or whatever. Like actual media sources came out and interviewed her and whatever. So it's like just trying to.
I think that's just really fleshy.
I mean, we all have this John like, obviously, like, everybody in their mother.
That's how I like the thing.
He knows he's being like obtuse and whatever, and he's playing like the Russian line really hard. But like, I always think that like there's got to be some part of
I didn't get my shoulders from the boss, but apparently when you kill the last boss, they give you a quest to get a random piece. So I get there anyway.
How real is that for you?
I mean, I would rate like
this is
like
the
different people have
best
different
expansion,
right? Like, so some people might believe something, but they don't have much like conviction.
We're not doing any damage.
Like I don't know if you've ever
like
totally like contendership before, but like I've met a ton of girls on, especially when I was in LA, that are on Tinder.
Oh, everybody's
have,
keys
like,
is just shitting themselves.
Shit in their profile, and like when you push them even like a little bit in person on a conversation, they don't know anything about it. They don't really care. They're just like, oh yeah, like I'm like I was really worried.
It's like a tag, right?
It's like an aesthetic thing. Like I was worried when I was in LA. I was like, oh my god, like somebody, like I was really intimidated at first. Like so many people like socialism and shit.
What happened to
like, oh
League?
my god, if anything political comes up, I'm like, fuck.
League of
But like almost every
Legends?
conversation with one of these girls, is just like, oh, like I'll be like, hey, like if it ever branches into political stuff, like, oh, I kind of think like capitalism is like kind of based sometimes. Like it works pretty well. Like, oh, well, isn't like homelessness bad? I'm like, yeah, it is. Like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's cool then. I'm like, okay.
No,
they don't actually have like strong opinions.
I don't have that long. First go like make dinner and
That's pretty
stuff.
much all I had. Also, check out Battle Brothers on Steam. Play CS.
Sadly.
Heavy wins.
I need to take a break from a while.
Yeah, but you do. After a key like that, unbelievable.
What kind of key?
Shit. What am I doing here?
The kinds that gets depleted.
Oh, that's always a fun one. How about join you in that club?
We're doing a
Yeah, fucking dummies, man. That's crazy.
I need a.
Did you hear what they wiped on?
What did they wipe on?
Yeah, did you hear? Yeah, we wiped on excessive levels of flash detected.
The healer in the tank couldn't get through the fucking smoke screen in workshop.
Robot. I'm not even joking. For 3.5 minutes, and then after getting mad, saying I think the key's gone anyway. Well, like our party leader said for DPS, like they're like, yeah, DPS is too low.
Why's your name expose him?
DPS is too low to make up for this shit, bro. What are you talking about?
DPS is too low because you can't get through the bots
All right.
for 4 minutes. Like, sorry.
A bit of a controversial question, but one I've been wanting to ask for a while.
Orbs.
Okay.
So,
League detox, real quick.
assuming pedophile actually means somebody who's attracted to minors and not who commits nefarious
I don't even know
acts
what he's
with
saying.
minors. Should pedophiles be considered under the umbrella of LGBT?
Oh, okay. I think I know what he's saying.
Bringing out the big hard hitters, huh?
Yes, sir.
Considering that LGBT is like less a scientific designation and more kind of like a cultural thing, I would say probably not.
pure.
because I would say like
fees.
pedophile or minor
Are you
attracted
on for
person or
now,
whatever
or-
the fuck is it's gonna be
Huh?
pretty
I
distinct
just got
from
off
every
of
other
the
thing
legend
in the
ball.
LGBT label,
Oh,
and
okay,
that
okay.
they don't have a sexual
Was it-
practice that they can
oh.
engage in a healthy manner, and
If
that's
you get a
gonna set
buyer
them
on
apart
dog,
from everybody else.
That's a good point.
You see, you're selling.
What ways do you think we could make it so that way pedophiles aren't forced to have to
Yo,
explore
remember
their
when we sold that
sexuality
key
in
and we
healthy
didn't
manner?
time? That was embarrassing.
That was funny.
I mean, WallyCon, I guess, or whatever.
You sold a few like that,
True,
actually.
fair.
Well, yeah, but for a while
Alright,
though,
well,
we were selling them on time.
that's about it.
It didn't
But
matter.
thank you for answering the
problem
big
was
question.
when we were selling them for time.
Alright, well, take it.
But that guy was.
I never
retarded.
advertised time.
Oh, there you go. I was the problem then.
Shower, what do you got?
What? I never advertised time either.
Oh,
Russell
really?
was the
you
problem
came here to
then.
ignore me, to waste all of our
I just
fucking
said
time.
sell it.
True.
Tier 4 room, too. So you're spending a lot of money.
Where the fuck is Exarch?
You're not just wasting people's time for free. You're paying for this shit.
Oh yeah, I played Warwick top lane last
paying
time I
to
played
waste
League. That's so
How does
funny.
that make you feel?
Find shelter.
What kind of a person would you be?
I had barrier healer and took Warwick in the
Come
bottom.
on.
What the
You
fuck?
cuck another
I don't
sub
know this.
out of getting to talk with
I
me,
want it, though.
the
That's all that
Destiny
matters.
one-on-one. And then when you have the opportunity to, you just sit here and say,
Yeah, we got to late game. They weren't
wish I
able
could've
to
gotten
kill
that.
you, and they all kind of just tunneled on you.
but
While I
Dude,
was standing
you're
behind you.
I guess we're just not.
Yeah,
for
I'm
that.
just standing behind
Someday.
you.
I do it. I think for the game.
They were so dedicated to trying to kill you
Why you're such a fucking...
when like one of them
Insane.
could have just turned and probably just one-shot me.
Can I lock your bars in?
Hummus!
Two, one.
Hold up.
Find shelter.
That's an old fucking move.
Shut up.
What?
I said shut up! What do you want?
It's an old meme. Stop fucking saying wrong shit about running. You keep saying that there's no difference between running on your forefoot versus heel striking. There's a huge difference.
When the
And it's
fuck
not-
have I ever said that ever in my
You
entire
have said
life?
it multiple fucking times. You've said it. Okay. I'm sorry.
What
Let
I've
me
probably
say
said-
that.
let me-
You said it doesn't affect your shin splints. It does.
I don't think I've ever said that. If I've ever made a statement on it, what I've probably said was that there's a huge variety of ways of running, and I don't see one people preferring one or
You're
another.
playing
I've seen like
Shentop.
tons of people say that like, oh, you can run this way or
Because
that way.
most people who run are fucking retarded.
Okay, well,
if you run,
I'm sorry. Tell us, yeah, master of the universe.
I'm not the master of the universe. I just know how the fucking body works. Okay. Your fucking what is it called? The arch of your foot is made, and the way that it's been used through most of history is as a shock absorber. It
doesn't.
when you land at the end of your foot or your forefoot, you allow the vibration to move,
rough
or
early
the
on, but,
energy
you know.
to move through the arch.
Aren't
of
there
the
literally
foot.
marathon runners that do like heel striking shit though?
Yeah, but if you grow
Well, tell
up
me you found
and
a
you
buyer
train
for
your
the
whole
Dodger
life
now.
running a certain way, yeah, it's gonna fuck you up
Well,
to
yeah,
change it
and
all
there's
of
a
sudden.
ton of people trying to
But
sell right now, so
the biomechanically more
fire.
efficient way of doing it is to run on your forefoot.
I do want to push
this
these
is how
tonight
most.
or sell. I
I'm
don't
pretty
care.
sure this is how the world record
Probably gotta
marathon
run
runner
some
runs.
keys later.
I need to run
Okay, cool.
keys.
Any other things you got for us?
Okay, can you just stop?
I don't ever
doing
say
this.
this. You'll find me a clip where I
do
say
say
like,
this.
oh, like toe
Clacking.
striking or front foot versus heel strike. I would never say that. I don't even have a
say-
strong opinion about that because I've seen so much
Clacking.
contradictory information. Well, like,
I know, you don't-
no, I really do. I want you to find a clip and post it in chat of me saying some shit like that. Or does anybody in chat ever remember me making a strong statement about like?
It's a passing comment. No, it's not a.
Why would I make a
strong
passing
statement.
comment? I have no idea what proper fucking running form even is. I don't even have like I'm sure I've made strong statements about like certain like compound lifts or like how to do that. But in terms of running form, bro, I don't even know what the fuck the correct running form is. I don't know how I could ever have a strong opinion on this. I'm just curious. Just link me a clip of me making that, even as a passing comment. Bullshit. You're making some crazy shit up.
I'm not. I don't think I'm
Bro.
gonna end up finding it because I have other shit to do, but I might.
Remember, you can Control F and look through the VOD
Flash.
on the transcript. You'll find the thing. Or ask chat, but
Is that a thing on your channel?
no, it's just like you click transcript and
It's not flash.
chatter is wrong and retarded. Ask his running credits. I've got 2 marathons.
That guy's fucking lying.
He has
already
a.
said my-
You just accused a gym flare in chat of lying.
That just means you can fucking lift. It doesn't mean you can run.
He's got exercise credential. He's a credentialed liftologist.
Yeah.
And you just
Yeah, what do you
accused
what do
him.
you have to do to get
Why
the
can
gym flare?
Yasuo never be locked out of his house?
You got to be in shape.
Oh no.
That's the requirement.
You got to be able to lift 1,000 pounds between your bench press, deadlift, and your squat.
What, you have to run a 10K?
Oh dear.
No, a 10K. He
You
said
have
a
to run a
fucking
marathon?
Jabba Judy, do you want to come in and
follow up
debate
with
him?
Fucking chicken.
Uploading pic at Vegas Marathon.
Yo, Jake.
Hold on. Jacoba Gaji, whatever the fuck your name is.
Yo, Jake. Why did the chicken cross the road?
One sec. Now I gotta pull up my fucking sources.
God.
Why?
To get to the idiot's house.
Oh.
Okay,
Knock,
wait.
knock.
I want to make my statement
Oh.
clear.
Yeah?
Running on your forefoot is better for lowering your.
my fucking god.
For a new runner, it would be
Jake,
better
but
to avoid
I
shin
see who's
splints
there.
by
Nope.
running on your forefoot rather than heel strike.
Does it have other impacts though, like on your knees or something else if you run that way?
Randomly calls
no,
Gunny.
That's the main thing, is that it's not as
You
hard on
literally
your
called
joints, but it
everyone.
can affect the muscles around your ankle. And if your calves are too weak, it can be really hard to do this at first.
So this is just the de facto best way to run, and anybody that says anything differently.
For
I have
most
worked
human
before.
beings, yes.
I kayak
Obviously,
with
there
Casey
are
at 1 o'clock.
situations where you can have like really fucked ankle or a really fucked Achilles tendon, and it's not right for you. But save for like some extraordinary circumstances, yes, this is the best way.
Bov, what's the cooldown of the
How
mass
old are you?
huge
Sorry,
grip?
I'm trying to say.
20. Fuck you.
AoE grip.
I ran
Or
almost a
grasp
5-minute
2 minutes.
mile in high school after
2
only
minutes?
2
Okay.
years of training. That's my credentials, and I've read a lot about this.
Well. Wait, so Jacobo Gaji, do you disagree with this guy? Do you want to come in and fight
He's
with him?
posting himself fucking benching like a retard.
His 5th pick was a finish in the Las Vegas Marathon run, actually.
I didn't see that. I just saw his most recent one.
Well, scroll down.
Everybody was coomering. I can't even see it. It's not in chat anymore.
Don't try to little
Bro,
bro
if
me,
he
dog.
wants to argue that it's better for your shin splints to run on your fucking heel, he can come in and do that. But he's wrong.
Okay, at least you got the
Bring me in. Okay, join the general lobby. He's about to come in.
So it is an expression to him, but like where it is at this moment in time, before casters shooting in the back.
Empower.
He is tier 2.
Poor.
Jacob Bokai.
Hello.
Yeah, you're here with the worst mic in the world. Go.
First of all, let's hear what you've run.
Shockwave.
Huh?
What have you run? How are you making these prescriptions?
What the fuck are you saying?
What is your running background? Which races have you ran?
I don't run race. I ran high school track. In 2 years.
Okay, so you don't know what the fuck you're saying is what you're telling me.
Okay, just tell me some shit. Stop like fucking going at me.
Okay, so everyone talks about heel striking. It's bullshit.
Okay.
It's not about heel striking at all. It's about overstriding. If your foot is landing under your hips, you're fine. It doesn't matter what fucking part of your foot it is.
Overstriding.
What do you mean take away overstriding? If you're not
Take away
overstriding,
overstriding. The same
then
stride.
hit whatever part of your foot you want. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Don't overstride. That's the issue. It has nothing to fucking do with heel striking.
Okay. I've never heard this before, so I'll research it, but I don't know.
I spawned right on top of the lush cave.
I'm glad
He's
we.
not even arguing with me on the merits of like heel striking versus.
Well, hold on. He was saying that
He
the
just
focus
said,
on
it's overstriding, bro.
the focus on heel strike versus whatever seems like it's not the point. He's saying what really matters is whether you overstride or not.
Okay.
He misses this
I
one.
know.
You
Well-
fucking.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay. I love you. Thank you for inspiring this heated debate in my channel.
But yeah.
Have fun. Bye.
Boop, 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 boop.
Absi, what do you got?
Yo, how's it going, dude?
That's going great.
Wait, I need to mute your stream. One sec. Okay, I'm good now. You touched on this a bit in the Fresh and Fit podcast. I wanted to ask you about it. Do you think, like, the dynamics between men and women will actually change?
Yeah, I think so actually over time. Yeah.
Shockwave.
How? I just don't see it changing anytime soon.
Somebody shot me an email showing that trends are actually starting to change in countries across the world, with women being willing to date down socioeconomically.
Yeah,
that's
those
something
the
that's slowly
streets
changing across the
down by
Western
Pingles
world.
400.
That they're more willing to today than they were 10, 20, 30 years ago.
To date down socioeconomically?
Yeah. So a woman that's working is willing
Right.
to, yeah. So it might be those trends are slowly changing.
Yeah, I can see some of that changing, but I feel like just men are way well, I think women are horny too, but I feel like they still get a bad rep for, you know, displaying it outwardly.
Yeah, I think girls are just like, because they're shamed for sex so much more. I think it has more to do with that than any biological problem. But who knows, it's hard to say.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we can, like, you told them that they can advocate for that or something. I don't know. Do you think that would actually change anything?
I think if you didn't slut shame as much, yeah, I think women would be more willing to fuck, yeah.
I feel like it's like veganism, you know? Like, a couple of people can do it, but then...
Bro, it's so fucking dumb.
There's more vegans today than there ever.
Nobody can fucking interrupt shit in this fucking dungeon. It's so fucking cancer. We have a rogue, a mage, a fire mage, and a fucking Destrolock, but nobody can fucking stun shit. Actually baffling. There's two things. There's two things to fucking interrupt on these stupid philanthropists. It's one. Sorry, correction, one. It's literally just fucking pennies from the heavens.
And it was about a dude dating. He was like 21, dating a 17-year-old.
Yeah, it's a CCable.
And the person.
That's why I said a rogue, a Destrolock. All of those have stuns.
So I looked it up, and
but all of them are just fucking mongoing down. Don't fucking do shit about it. It's like, God. You guys just either we're all just gonna let fucking two philanthropists fucking pennies from the heaven and just fucking dance the whole time, or you guys can just stun them and we can just stay in the same position. And mind you, you stun them once every 14 seconds.
Yeah, like
it's a
in
14
Canada,
second
I
cooldown.
think if you're under 16, you can be within 5 years or something.
Maybe.
But then over 16, it's like. But then everyone says it's 18. So I wonder where that number.
I think it's it.
Yeah, was it?
This guy go and put a bullet in your head.
Also, when are you doing the composition challenge?
Oh, it's coming. Don't worry. Wait, hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh shit, it's going. It's
double balance. They're playing the wrong fucking game.
Okay. Hey, hello.
Hello.
Okay, here. So this is kind of what I'm discovering because I've never really thought much about like my running form. I just kind of like move my legs. It feels like, so this is kind of like my current mentality, and I haven't done any reading on this because every time I try to read about running, I see like 50 million contradictory things. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like gym shit. It's bad.
Yeah. So it feels to me like when I'm running, there's like two things that I'm trying to keep in mind. Or actually, there's really only one thing I'm trying to keep in mind. And this might be totally wrong, so feel free to correct me. I'm just trying to lift my foot the least amount as possible. So basically,
yeah, that's wrong.
That's wrong. Okay. Yeah. Tell me, what is like the thought process that it should be?
So like I'm not a high level runner.
Sure.
I've done a couple marathons, but I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Really, what I'd say is just run and keep doing it. But if you look at high level marathon people, their feet get high as fuck, right? They'll almost be kicking their ass on the leg.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So the reason, and just so Chad explained, gets taught this. The reason overstriding is bad is like physics, right? You've got your leg coming out in front of you, so your leg is absorbing some of your forward momentum, and it's getting transferred back up your shin. That's why you want to land under your hip, so it's just coming down, it's just catching you down, and you push forward off. If you're overstriding, you often will be heel striking, so that's why people say it so much. But it has nothing to do with where on your foot you're landing, it's just where your foot is landing relative to your body.
Okay, so your goal is you want your foot to ideally land right beneath vertically your
under your hips.
Yeah.
Under
Okay.
You also kind of want to have a slight forward hip lean, so you're almost falling in the and just push back off again. My running probably credits aren't good enough to do it. Just know that the other guys are fucking retarded.
Jesus. But okay, so when I'm running, I should be lifting my leg more than just the minimum to clear to get my foot.
Yes.
Why? What is the purpose? Can you explain why?
Honestly, no. I think there's something to do with like driving your knee. But no, I don't know enough. I did the meme reading Born to Run in 2012. Used the English shoes for a bit, fucked them up on it. And then I've been running with some zero drops with padding since.
Oh, okay.
Empower.
Cool. Anything else, Ben?
No, I just wanted to explain how it goes right. It's a big deal because I can't just run.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Shoving this.
Get more research.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Find shelter.
chance Jack's left the game.
Did you just dunk on him until you leave?
Hard dunk.
Okay.
Level 6, 10 minutes. That was level 6 in the
Yeah?
Is it one of these games where you're like on their inhib 10 minutes in? I like those ones.
No, actually, I'm on their first tower still, because I'm Shen. But, like, I dive him, crash him double wave 3 times.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm an early game guy, so I'm just not going to help with fights for now.
4, 3, 2, 1. Find shelter.
Yeah, Jack's left.
Did it actually just come up, or?
It actually just came up.
Okay. I was gonna say, I haven't seen you use it in a while, but... Okay. Are you used ult? That doesn't hit. Okay. Like, I guess my... no, man. Oh, he lives? Okay.
Shockwave.
Really?
Oh, really?
Okay.
Shockwave.
Slightly magical.
You have to watch this. That was psycho, pretty much. I'll just go back. Just get swords. Jax is gone.
Wow. Oh my god, it's Lily Peach. Oh, okay. Hey, listen. Somebody got real mad. Where is it? Sneeko goes on this hate rant against liberals and their lack of ability to converse with conservatives. He points out that Destiny must not be a real liberal since he's willing to converse with people with blah, blah, blah. Destiny, better approach would have been pointing out that liberals aren't all the same and neither are conservatives. Sneeko literally brought up the Crowder Cedar ambush and Bash Cedar Fort, and Destiny didn't point out that scenario. Crowder's doing blah, blah, blah. Okay, so people are mad that Destiny is too quick to throw other liberals under the bus. He's acting like a pick-me liberal at times. The reality is that, like, online, 99.999% of these people avoid conflict. What do you want me to say? Who can I point to? Like, Sam Cedar is literally the only one. Can you give me one other person that's willing to, like, argue or hash out their views with somebody online?
Bling.
Like,
I think I brought up Cedar and Pac-Man. David Pac-Man kind of does. But, like, other than those two, are there any? Sam Harris? I don't know if Sam Harris debates.
True.
Does he open those conversations?
Obviously, when you play with us, you
can
can punish anyone. Because
Poetic.
Better than, like, all of us. But then, I guess if you
Kyle
were like
Kalinske?
just
Kalinske
spamming
does
top
not.
all the
Kalinske is
time, you'd
highly
like
non-confrontational.
50-50 win lane, get fucked in lane.
Like, I feel for that Jack. Like, you know, like I said, 4 deaths. He's level 6, he's level 3 bot lane, and I
Ben
dope
Burgess
him.
is like
First
super
dive,
solid.
I go, he dies me right with exchange level 1 if I clock armor.
Hold on, let me get my.
Then I crash the double wave, dive him under tower, he dies, I live. Then, again, I push back up a triple wave and I spam ping my jungler. She comes, we kill him again, crash the full wave. Now he's trying to finally get back into it. I overstay after that. Run all the way back to my tower at a quarter health. He shoves a double wave trying to do it to me. I taunt him, kill him under my tower. He left. Yeah. Actually just scuffed through him. Ooh, I got 2 Scar Guardian modes, hold on.
Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
nice.
First one's Frostfire Annie, second one, Blade Queen Lysandra.
Lot, Pentakill Carthage and Academy of Vlad. And I have 3 skins to reroll now.
Donos. Oh, sorry, let me turn them on again.
No longer one of the pores.
Oh my god, I already know it's gonna be the Lilia telling me to watch the replay when she died, when she got greedy. Because my ult wasn't up. Watch this. Was it Lilia? Am I right? It's the Lilia. Here we go. 10:44. Your ult comes off CD. Here we go. 10:46 is when I died. Your ult was up for 2 seconds. Keck W. Keck W.
Next try, number I was gonna renew anyway, L. 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 L.
Run out.
Look at
Empower.
Destiny, do you incorporate eggs into your meals?
Run out.
Tell me shit.
Shockwave.
I donated instead of subbing feels dank, man.
Sure. I'll go mid.
Hey Destiny, I've been binning your stuff. I recently saw the Jack M Crazy Dude debate. What happened to that guy, if you know?
Good question. He quit all the online shit because it all failed fucking miserably.
Have a nice day, buddy.
What?
Run out.
He's a Swedish dude.
Finally not a white man.
Oh no. Is there anybody in chat that has experience like doing overlays, like for Stormrage or whatever?
God, I was confused why you respawned, Dad. I thought you were support for a moment. I was like, fuck. I accidentally give it away.
Take Joji's pick off. Don't need and harden our into them.
Power.
Oh my god, this is Lilia from last time.
No, there's no shot, right?
Oh, but
There's no shot. What the fuck were their names? God, you have
Their name is the Watcher.
You are now chatters of color. Cock.
Wait, is it a Lilia top lane? It's a Lilia top lane.
I mean, yeah, it's a Lilia top. Trindamere clap.
That's what I was thinking.
Why was Brian Selter Hades bought up on 3 of my down swings? Something happened, or was I just being dicks?
I think your mom is
Where apparently Aatrox Darius renected. Aurelia.
I see. I was like, huh. I know what claps are.
I'm only doing this so I can convince chat that black face on the emotes for Black History Month is fucking base. Good on Pride Month, but not my month.
Depends what you
Kind
love
of
this
weird.
is. That might just be a turbo clap for like everybody.
Hi Destiny. First time DGG sub. Been watching for 5 years DGG. Loving the life advice content recently. Twitch ban arc is goated.
Oh yeah, Kai, I don't know how to play Silas.
I love research streams.
Can't even say it.
Okay, so you don't know how to fucking breathe?
I don't know how to boil water.
Holy fuck.
Okay, I don't know how to play Garen.
I'm not gonna see it. I'm not gonna recognize it. But I already.
Not a mastery.
That's not what I heard.
On both accounts.
Empower.
You're fucking disgusting.
To be fair, River was just one token when I played it, but like.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna
actually
say.
willingly played it. Why?
I kinda remember you went into like a phase of just playing Garen because it was fucking stupid.
Garen jungle was lit though. I was hard carrying the games.
I missed Garen jungle.
Me too.
They need to bring that shit back. Enemy jungle is man. Who gives a fuck? Like, bro, what the fuck? I like the confidence they discard this.
Shockwave.
Hi Lolme, I will bless the squad this fine afternoon for leave.
Oh,
Run out.
by the way, it's just as if he's first time in Carthage jungle.
Oh, good job, Cakes.
So I mean, like that's a good one.
I love little anime girls.
Run out.
Yeah, it's 0 young fucking player.
Shockwave.
Yo, for real, like.
Inshallah brothers, welcome to the promised land.
God, just don't ignore him. I think he's retarded.
Shockwave.
Trio.
Legalize the clear box.
Oh, okay.
Range. Ban the man.
Alright, that's worth a shot. It's close.
Is she gonna live from her corrupting pot? She popped 3 corrupting pots and lived. Look at her HP. We're both just flash ignited each other.
Destiny, it's simple. There's a Ming monarchy, then there was a revolution,
Can't believe she lived.
and then a bunch of warlords took over, and then Japan invaded and raped the whole country, and then communists won a civil war.
Stop casting.
We do not say thank God in DGG chat.
Charging.
We say Alhamdulillah. We do not say good for you in DGG chat.
Oh my God.
We say Mashallah. We do not say your mom in DGG chat. We say have a bye. We do not say I'm sorry in DGG chat. We say
Why is that angle
Allahu
happening
Akbar.
right now?
Stack.
Jesus.
Charging. Move.
Subscribe because I am a proud son of Iraqi immigrants and I support the honorable cause of the Taliban. Inshallah, the world belongs to us.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Pay to behead. Are you trying to get on a list with this research?
Watch your step.
Fly Fox with the tree style tab add-on is a game changer for research. Try it for 5 minutes while reading a Wikipedia article, and you'll know if it helps or not.
Yeah, this wouldn't be too bad if I actually knew how to play Silas.
Charging.
Wait, what did that last?
Because he has triple longsword and I still almost be a man 1v1.
Since we're reading his Trump had the best bar in Poland.
Just use all your abilities except your E and then stay there.
Jungler! Enemy jungler's here.
Charging. Move.
Oh.
That's alright. What are they gonna do about it? What are they gonna do about it? Look,
I believe they'll try to claim responsibility on the many massacres in Flowerstock.
This is a pretty hard.
Are you gonna be greedy here?
That's a pretty hard hold. Is this guy a robot? He's holding the whole girl back. Oh, okay. Damn. I was gonna say the monster.
Can't kill her, but I can still get XP. She's gonna back again.
Charging. Move.
Drag me.
Okay.
Charging.
So we're looking for a Twitch to carry the game.
The Garen's gonna carry the game.
Charging.
What are you talking about?
2, 1.
That 2.
Charging. Move. Stack.
Oh my.
You went in like 1 second too early.
I know. And I was watching my Ignite, but my Q, I didn't mean to auto the tower. I actually would have hit her with Q.
Oh, do you not have it bound where you can't
Stop
attack
casting.
towers? The keybind?
No.
Did you even know that was a thing?
Yeah.
It's okay, but I always hit it by accident, right? And then I'm like, why can't I see us minions anymore?
Charging. Move.
It tastes quite like a nuisance.
Terrible though, 'cause I just shot my lift. She can't crash. She just threw me into the light.
Charging. Move.
Like I had a full XP level.
4, 3, 2,
That's
1.
unfortunate.
Stack. Charging. Move.
Me and Nick were playing twos.
Charging. Move. Charging. Move.
Why?
You can hit 6 up this way? No. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Stop
Doesn't
casting.
matter anymore. Yeah, you are. Oh, you aren't? Oh, this is why I'm bronze.
Stop
I'm
casting.
scaling.
Okay, she loses. Dodge. She doesn't have ult yet.
15 seconds I have flash.
I mean, it doesn't seem like you needed him before, no?
There, she missed me. Oh! My
Oh!
jungle! I didn't even know
You
he
young
was coming.
Apparently neither did he. He's chasing!
Why would they link the
I'm dead.
Aww.
Wildfires are ripping through Europe. Fires in the UK intensified by extreme heat. In France, the
You
authorities
kind
are
of
warning of a
through
heat
everything.
popular
You're gonna have an ignite.
17 fires are raging across the country. Spain, Italy, Portugal, Croatia.
Oh no.
Did I watch the latest Dr. Mike video? I did not.
Shockwave.
Dude, no.
Primal.
How do I get so lucky?
Uh-oh.
This doesn't seem like a smart pull, but fuck it, dude.
Dr. Mike.
We're just going. We're doing all of Morose's room with bolstering, all of it, every table, no exceptions.
So a note to myself in this video.
Yeah, it sounds like the worst thing I've ever seen.
What's up, Primal?
Like, why would we do it with bolstering? I don't understand. There's so many shockwaves from different infiltrators, and a warden just got popped.
Lifestyle, philosophy.
There's so many swirls. I'm literally unable to fucking move.
Healthy and our chakras were aligned. Except that's all.
Oh, if you get another QE combo with Ignite, she's dead.
Patterns were incredibly varied.
She knows it too.
Because some of us trace our ancestry to North America.
I hate when I hate when I came and flex my HPS because there's just so many mechanics that you're running from, and it's like fuck. I'm not even healing a lot. I'm just trying to avoid having to heal more.
You guys think people evolving in those environments ate the same food. What the fuck? I don't even know if Northern Norway has.
Yeah,
any
I feel
food to
like
eat.
from what little I
Bleeding ice
played
or
as
something
healer,
like
this set dungeons
Eating
is
and
very
activity-
like
activity
non-healing
patterns of our ancestors were
intensive for the most
incredibly
part.
varied.
There's a
Aside from
couple.
some like burst healing.
Yeah, there's a couple that like for morose, the higher key you get, it kind of gets annoying because there's like
Morose is rough.
yeah, because you're just gonna have to like there's gonna be 3 bleeds and you're like okay, and then every time you don't have one on you, he's gonna hit you first. That's the annoying part. If you've ever seen that, if you've noticed that mechanic.
Kind of like the seagull diet.
So like I'm a dark iron dwarf, so like I can always take it off. But if I like take it off of me, it'll always come right back to me. So like I always like doing it where it's not on me and I'm not pressured to die. So I always like letting him hit somebody else really quick, and then I take mine off, and then he comes back to me. So.
In the end,
What is that gonna do? We're gonna kill him too.
real life is that modernity is a good thing. That's why every single primal
Yeah,
coach interact with the
I'm optimistic.
live like our ancestors, do a couple things, and come. They all go to the hospital when they get sick. Like I've said this about 1 trillion times, but if you break your leg, you don't push you next to the avatar tree and be like, "All right, nature, do its thing," because you just lay there like, "Ah, ah." Like, why isn't the tree healing him? That's fucking how it works. You get hurt, you go to the hospital. You get sick, you go to the hospital. What does the hospital have? Big pharma medicines, evil corporate doctors, and machines upon machines upon machines that actually heal you. That's all modern. That's not primal. That's a good thing. You want to go to the hospital if you get fucked up.
They are so ahead. It
All these
doesn't
primal
matter.
coaches use social media. Social media is a
GG.
technological device. Okay? Because every time you use your iPhone to scroll social media, all that shit you see lives in a server farm in Iowa. It takes like 1 trillion kilojoules of air conditioning and heating to maintain the exact temperature that they need to maintain it all the time. Probably more air conditioning and less heating because the servers make their own heat. I knew someone was going to.
As if that hits you. I don't even believe that.
That is not primal. There is no Facebook or Instagram or auto zoom cameras so you can talk into the camera and sell your primal programs in the fucking primal time. It does not exist. And they all shop at the fucking supermarket, which again is
Get
not
to the
primal.
point, Mike.
And I know it sounds crazy, but some of them even take
I can't
steroids.
guys.
I wonder who I'm talking about.
Okay. It's just like, what's he cooking up? What's he got going on?
I'm trying to figure out how to right here.
Wait, who's Liver King?
Use your E. Use the E a little early.
Here's the thing. The primal people have some.
You realize that people are suffering and struggling, and that there's a
Oh my
simple,
God.
elegant solution of eternal ancestral living. That's really what my purpose is now.
Also, yeah. Uncle 2 eggs. That's me.
Couple of hours.
Some fucking good points.
Dispel.
But the good points can be summarized with excising the primal bullshit altogether and just saying the following. Do healthy shit. Which means what? Be more active. Train harder and train more consistently.
He's gonna
Plenty
perk you
of
back. She
any
fucking
and all of
missed
the following
though.
food groups. Lean proteins.
She's gonna sleepy.
Veggies, fruits, grains,
She-
healthy fats.
That's taking it away.
Be truer to yourself and to what you want.
Triumph?
Don't engage in
Slow
toxic
down.
habits that are ruining your
Triumph.
life. Don't watch as much TV as you maybe are now. Maybe watch
chillin'.
more if that's what makes you happy.
Chillin'.
Do healthy shit that makes sense. Have a good sleep schedule. All that stuff is great. It doesn't require us to be primal. It just requires us to do obvious shit that we already know we're fucking supposed to be doing. Like, you don't watch Netflix till 4 in the morning and you're like, yeah, man, modernity's great. Fuck me, primal. I love Netflix. Like, yeah, but your sleep's fucked up and you know
I'm
that
gonna be
shit.
so greedy. Plates are
Most
ending
of the time,
soon.
you know what's healthy and what's not. Doesn't have dick to do with primal or not. It's just good shit
No
like eating well and taking care of yourself and waking up at a reasonable hour, doing your work, surrounding yourself with happy people, and fucking going hard in the gym. And that's just about it. That's just about it, folks. That's not primal. It's just a good idea. Because primal, as Arnold said it best, is bullshit.
Thank God this champion is actually just
Share this
incredibly
video,
fucking
comment,
broken.
like, subscribe.
One more. I gotta see the maximize push-up
Like,
for
if
chest
this
growth.
champion wasn't broken as all fuck, I'd be so
Where's our
behind.
calisthenic bros in chat?
I'm Dr. Mike.
Or, you know, I'd be more behind.
You are doing
But yeah,
push-ups
at
towards
this
your
point,
chest.
no.
Except you're having trouble feeling your chest and you're stimulating
the
it.
guy saying,
Luckily, this is the target.
Oh, they're fucking
push-ups toward chest. Arm
Yeah, no,
exercise.
like
Let's go learn stuff.
It's hard to say if I'm actually at, like I have this at this point.
First tip is to have your butt
Dispel.
up.
Nope. Can't get your
What?
reset
So,
I thought having your butt up is
theoretically,
bad,
I
and
have
the military
4
people
real,
yell at you for that.
kills.
Actually, if you have your butt up significantly,
4 real kills.
usually leverages you more forward, giving you a higher fractional load of your body to use for targeting your chest. So if I have my butt down,
But that was actually a nice back for me.
I'm fine. But if I have my butt up just a
What's he
little
gonna do about it?
oh God,
It kinda
that's definitely tougher. And it hits my chest that much more.
Oh,
Wow.
apparently you did something about it. Who would have thought?
All right, folks, tip number 2. One of the benefits of the first tip
Hey, did
of keeping your butt up is it prevents any other part of your body
It's
from
true.
touching the ground first except for your chest.
No, he
We
doesn't.
want maximum chest.
That is
pressure.
Takai on
When
101.
our chests gently touch the ground. That means we do things like this.
Wow.
Chest touches, we come up.
Wait. Yeah,
Chest touches, we come up.
glad you've seen
Doing
that.
tummy push-ups where tummy touches we come up. Look at how shortened my range of motion is by that.
And
And we're
walk out
definitely
full
not
health
doing
still.
what I like to call fucking the
Get
ground.
push-ups.
Terrible.
Kai, why do you think I'm fucking playing it in mid?
Shockwave.
I know it's broken.
Next is hand position. If you're targeting your chest, generally speaking, slightly wider is better. Just outside of shoulder grip for most people will offer the best trade-off of the most strength.
Is this advice good or shit? I don't know why you would ever do push-ups. Unless you have nothing to do. Okay.
Shockwave.
Got it, real.
I should play Silas more. This shit is so fucking stupid.
I hate facing it in mid, I'm gonna be honest. It's so fucking good.
It is, like,
Oh!
even, like, facing them, I have a Lilia ult I can steal, Jarvan ult, and Senna ult. Like,
They
yeah.
surrendered.
Easy.
Easy claps.
I'm gonna say it. Destiny is mad sus when it comes to lifting and girls. I don't believe he does either. What have I said about either topic that is controversial? Let me know. Biggie in YouTube chat. Go. Fuck it. You got 20 seconds. Type something. I'm curious.
Dude, there's a
I don't think I say anything
possibility
controversial about either of these topics. So.
that we time this 20.
Is this one you were complaining about earlier?
I was. Well, we were doing a 21. We dropped it down to a 20. We're running it.
Okay.
But it's
No,
still
that's
running
freaking-
close. Like we have 11 deaths. Not crazy for a white.
For the tier 1 server.
But yeah, fucking.
You know what a Khalif is, right? Like Wiz Khalif, the rapper.
I believe in you.
The 8-5 Silas Prodigy.
Go. Play one more before I swap back.
If we just swap back to wow. Don't swap back to wow.
He's not gonna type it.
We'll see. We'll see.
He's just trolling me. Okay. Ugh. That's good.
I don't think we're gonna time it. Damn.
Shockwave.
We had like a really weird skip. Kind of like trash makeup. It was weird. but I thought it might work in our favor, and it didn't.
But go off, sis.
We'll still get it closer to the fucking time than I had on my original, so I'll still have more points, but
they're just trying to make things better for themselves.
I mean, I'm like 20 minutes over.
Shockwave.
Direction. What if we're all trying to do that in countries that have
I take a
tens or
different
hundreds
approach.
of millions of
I
people
play
who all see the world a
popular
little
that's
differently
not
than
hard
we
to
do?
play.
What if there are a
Scale
bunch of
play.
leaders who have to try
Like,
and figure out how
instantly
to
all
move
this chaos.
forward while listening to the wants and needs and hopes and dreams and frustration?
Okay.
Yeah, I would. I was actually gonna say Nasus when you suggested that.
Let's get back to work, guys. Let's get back to work.
Nasus, scale, win game, and you're never allowed to leave your lane.
Alright.
Jesse, I don't think my Tono played.
I really like the
Good. I hope you got scammed. What did it say?
I mean, it is like 15 minutes, like 15, 20 minutes into the lane. You know, it's not laning phase anymore.
Five.
Put Tryndamere then.
That's what I'm saying.
Try Renekton. Apparently he's good again. I was gonna say
Vayne top. Vayne top.
God, fucking Vayne top.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going back to WoW now.
Oh man, fuck, it's so hard to restart a project. I'm doing it.
It was me. I did this. Yo, she's oppressive. As long as you don't end up against
Knock out a
like
900? Actually, you're right. We gotta knock out a 900 first. Let's go. Let's knock out a 900 first.
As long as they
Okay,
actually
that's what I need to
pick
get
a
back.
generic top laner, you'll be fine. I think you'd beat Lilia.
And if the jungler doesn't
I was thinking of Lilia top. Who's gonna be top? Next pick. They're gonna know it's a Vayne though when they see the Varus. But that's fine. They might think it's a Vayne mid.
There's only one person that ever played Vayne mid, and it was Caps.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, but this is solo queue.
Let's try one more.
People play stupid shit all the time. ADCs are in all the lanes now.
Not jungle.
Actually,
fuck.
no, Jhin Jungle's been getting played quite a lot.
I missed.
Yeah, fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah, fine.
Like,
Okay, don't care. Alright, I'm
actually
done.
becoming
Moving on.
good, which is kind of terrifying. But
No, like I don't think like anybody will actually
We don't need to worry about Al-Qaeda right now.
like take it serious.
September 11th attacks, commonly known as 9/11, were a series of 4 coordinated.
I think so either,
suicide
but
terrorist
it is
attacks
getting
by
played
the
in, like,
Islamic extremist
like
network
grandma's
Al-Qaeda
stuff.
against the United States. Morning of Tuesday, September 11th, 2001,
I mean, like the last time
19
ADC
terrorists
was like good in
hijacked
jungle was
4
like
commercial
Israel jungle back
airliners
in, like,
mid-flight while traveling from the northeastern U.S. to California. The attackers were
Speaking
organized
of
with
Europe,
3
this
groups of
seems
5
like a
members and one
really
controller.
bad
Each
matchup
group
for
including
you.
one designated flight-trained hijacker who took control of the aircraft.
yes,
Their goal was to crash the planes to prominent American
Yeah,
buildings
yeah,
and
yeah,
cause mass
He gets
casualties
his
and
little
major
tunnel
structural
around me
damage.
too. I am like basically if he hits any of
Hijackers
his
successfully
abilities,
crashed
I
the first
die.
2 planes on North and South
But
Towers of the World Trade
Can
Center
you
in New York
tumble
City.
through the tunnel?
The 3rd plane in
No, I
Pentagon in
can't.
Arlington,
No.
Virginia. The 4th plane was intended to hit a federal government building in
But
Washington,
also
D.C.
tumble is
I think you basically just have to
Instead
like
crashed down in a field
absolutely
outside
ruin his
Shanksville,
life.
Pennsylvania, following a passenger revolt
I
that foiled
think
the
you have to
attack.
max tumble.
well, I do max tumble in a top lane.
You actually-
Yep.
Shit, it's Van does
Hijackers
it.
in the September 11th attacks were 19 men affiliated with militant Islamist group Al-Qaeda.
God.
They hailed from 4 countries. 15 of them were citizens of Saudi Arabia, 2
Warrior.
from the UAE, 1 was from Lebanon, and 1 from
4,
Egypt.
3,
During the attack, the hijackers
Doesn't
organized into
matter
4
how
teams,
ahead I
each
get.
led by a pilot-trained hijacker who
ulted by
would
Bygone
commandeer
anyway.
the flight. 3 to 4 muscle hijackers who would train help subdue pilots, passenger,
No,
and
no,
crew.
God, that's fucking.
Each team was assigned to do the flight and give a unique target to crash their respective jets into. The first hijackers to arrive in the United States were Khalid al-Mindar and Nawaf al-Hazmi, who settled in San Diego County, California, January 2000. They were followed by 3 hijacking pilots. Muhammad, I don't care about that. It's 2001 to take flight training in South Florida. The 4th hijacker pilot, Hamid Anjur, Arrived in San Diego in December 2000.
Because of the way it is. So.
I wonder why they did flight training in the U.S. and not in
Yeah, I don't
both
like
states
that.
or some whatever other countries they came from.
Oh, nice.
Were the cockpits open before 9/11 or were they sealed? They were, I believe, before 9/11. Cockpits were always open.
First blood. Who died?
Both experienced and respected jihadists in the eyes of Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. As for the pilots who would go on to participate in the attacks, 3 of them were original members of the Hamburg cell.
You know what I like? She just decided not to flash diagonal.
The Hamburg terror cell was going to use German intelligence, a group of radical Islamists based in Hamburg, Germany,
Given
students from different Arab countries who eventually
yeah,
became key
given
operatives in the
Vanguard
attacks.
First Blood is
Important members include
her flash is worth more.
Mohammed.
Do we know where the enemy jungler is?
Is this name different than Mohammed?
No.
Who led the 4, or is it like a different spelling? Who led the 4 hijacking teams in 2001 and piloted American Airlines Flight 11. Ramzi bin al-Shib, who conspired. 3 other members, but was unable to enter the United States. Failed to hit the target in Washington, D.C. For different translations, gotcha.
Okay, no, it was Alicia down here.
Look, even if I don't get a minion, right?
The members included blah blah blah. Blah,
If
blah,
he
blah,
doesn't get XP for the minions, I'm a happy camper.
True.
They formed the Secretive Hamburg Cell, which also included other minor participants in the 9/11 plot. They met together 3 or 4 times a week to discuss their anti-American and anti-Israeli views and to decide how best to fight for the cause. As late as 1990, the 4 core members of the group had intended to wage jihad in Chechnya, where Islamic jihadists were rebelling against Russia. Chechnya, this is like very southwestern, almost. Yes.
I'm actually such a cunt.
Is this in Tajikis? Or no, hold on, what?
I'm gonna head out, guys. I gotta work early in the morning.
Enjoy.
It's
Peace out, Cub Scouts.
In Russia. I'm sorry.
I'm heading to bed, guys. Everyone have a great day. I hit 2,500 today. Let's see what that puts me at for.
True. There were, I think, 2 different, like, pretty brutal Chechnya. 2 brutal, like, civil war things here.
8th on server.
Where fucking shit got fucked.
Not bad.
Okay. I think there's like a lot of warlords and fighters and shit that coming up here as well that are participating in the war in Ukraine right now as well, I believe. But Chechnya has a bunch of terrorism and separatist tendencies and a bunch of fighting there all the time. Yeah, it's pretty insane. Yeah. Okay. Boom, boom, boom.
Chest 1. Oh, for your.
Looking for. Okay, sorry. According to transmitting the Germany caused the group to travel to Afghanistan instead.
I'm gonna head to bed.
A chance meeting
everyone have
an individual named Khalid
night.
approached.
I'll be on tomorrow a little bit. I'm gonna be trying to do some laundry and shit. And Sunday I'm gonna be getting ready to pack, and then Monday I'm heading out
He told them to contact
off for a couple days. I won't be streaming, but I'll be playing games. I'll be at my best friend's house over in Washington State. My girlfriend. Everyone, great day.
That would be best friend Cub Scouts first, because further experience will be useful.